burning the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. We don't sleep, know that. 144,000, I've been counting sheep, but I'm soaring to read, know that. My hope in the heavens ain't gotta get deep. Run a victory lap, and this ain't the Olympics. Your pastor get cut and he get the red nigga. You live in this will or you die in this village. The reason we blissing and teaching repentance. Now turn up the temperature, you will not need coast. When that nuke hit, that's a heat stroke. From the east coast to the Golden Gate. Burning these bridges, he really do hate. The U.S. of A. And everything that it came with. From Roe v. Wade to the slave ship. Get it back in the blood that it's stained with. My people stuck in their ways, denying the power and busy refusing to change. They charge it all to the game, but we got the keys that we need to open them gates. They taking drugs for the pain, the pills and the lean and the weed, they been hitting the same. They say it pours when it rains. The fire from heaven is drowning the city in flames. Cause we never sleep. And this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Cause we never sleep. And this war that we fighting is not for the weak. And we got the power to burn on the tower. If we talking about scriptures, we armed to the teeth. Okay.
Ain't no time to hit the snooze. We cannot live like no regular dudes. Our people dying in this zoo. Our nation's vanquished for the lack of the truth. Savage youth, sisters acting like dudes. Sad but true, living backwards like fools. Mad cause you ain't go back to the crew. But that's the Jews, bring them back to the truth. Tell them that it's kingdom time. Walking through the fire, can't see the prize. Much more promise than perceive with eyes. But our people can't see through the seeing lies. Cause the blind lead the blind and flee the wise. So when it's our time to rise from peace and crime. You sleep out here treating by this demon time. Wake up from the slumber, gotta see the signs. Free your mind. In the midst of the garden, high above the trees, I was much more exalted above everything. But when your spirit departed, I lost all of my steam. I was created with power, but now it's all a dream. How did I get so distracted? Cause I was full of passion, trying to please my other half. It's like fatal attraction. And now I'm working for my life full of thorns and thistles. He placed a cherub there, so the way I can't remember. My father kicked me out the garden, kicked me out the garden. He shut the doors of paradise and I'm broken apart and I'm full of pain in my joints. I'm no longer immortal, looking for Jacob's ladder. It was an open portal. You came looking for me and I tried to hide. I can't describe the feeling that I felt inside. It was like a knife in my chest. I was drowned in pride. I should have known the evil and it opened my eyes. I'm naked. Yeah.
All right, I'm back. We're back. Sorry for that. That was Satan working hard at this point because I don't know how we got show up on every single platform. That was insane. Biblical smoke too that shut us down. That's definitely not our side. That's Satan's side. All right. All praise to the Most High. I didn't start because I know y'all want me to continue. So we're going to break after this segment. We're in segment 3. We're going to break after this, and I can give y'all a chance to do what you gotta do. Just come back. All right. We back on. I didn't go past. I didn't move forward. I stay away for everybody else. All right, all praises. All right, so Isaiah 3 and verse 1.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 1. Come on. For behold, the Lord of hosts, doth take away from Jerusalem and from Judah the stay and the staff, the whole stay of bread and the whole stay of water. The mighty man. So
he'll take away the stay of bread, the staff. He's going to bring famine to us before war came. Go ahead.
The mighty man.
The Most High still take away the mighty man.
And the man of war.
Man of war.
The judge and the prophet and the prudent and the ancient. The captain of 50 and the honorable man and the counselor and the cunning artificer and the eloquent orator.
So he took away all these mighty men from us once this took place. This is going into Isaiah prophesying about Judah's oppression, going into Babylon eventually arriving. Go ahead.
Verse 4. And I will give children to be their princes.
I will give children to be their princes. Once we're in captivity, we'll be ruled over by a bunch of idiots. Children goes into orphan camps nowadays. Orphan camps. No elders, no real fathers or male figures over them. Just kids ruling over kids. Not even 30 years old yet running their mouth. Read verse 4 again.
And I will give children to be their princes, and babes shall rule over them.
And babes shall rule over them. Watch this, verse 5.
And the people shall be oppressed, everyone by another, and everyone by his neighbor.
That goes into your crime-ridden streets, poor community. Go ahead. Gang violence. Go ahead. They call them YNs now. Go ahead.
The child shall behave himself proudly against the ancient, and the base against the honorable.
That's in the world and in the truth nowadays. Go ahead.
When a man shall take hold of his brother.
Now I want you guys to pay close attention to verse 6. Because verse 6 is vital for the next chapter. Isaiah 3 verse 6, read that real slow for him.
When a man shall take hold of his brother.
A man shall take hold of his brother. Keep that in mind. Go ahead.
Of the house of his father.
Of the house of his father. So it's his literal brother. A man shall take hold of his brother, of the house of his father. Go ahead. Saying what?
Saying, thou hast clothing.
You have clothing. Go ahead.
Be thou our ruler.
Because remember, the Lord said, I'll take away the mighty man, the man of war, the judge, the prudent. So based upon verses, what will happen in verses 1 down through 3, they're asking him to be ruler because all of them are gone based on verses 2 and verses 1 to 3. Read verse 6 again.
When a man shall take hold of his brother, of the house of his father, saying, thou hast clothing, be thou our ruler.
Go ahead.
And let this ruin be under thy hand.
What's the ruin? The famine, the mighty man's gone, the man of war is gone, the prophet's gone, the ancient's gone, the cutting artificer is gone, eloquent orator is gone. That's the ruin. They're saying, listen, replace those who are lost, who are gone. So the man is saying, the man shall take hold of his brother. Keep that word in mind, that verbiage in mind. Take hold of his brother, of the house of his father, saying, thou hast clothing. Keep that in mind. Take hold of clothing. Take hold of clothing. Go ahead.
Verse 7, in that day shall he swear, saying, I would not be an healer.
And in that day, the brother that's asked to be a ruler shall say what? I'm not what?
I will not be an healer.
I can't be your ruler. Go ahead.
For in my house is neither bread nor clothing.
I don't have bread to give you, nor clothing to give you. Keep that in mind. I have neither bread to give you, nor clothing to give you. That's what the brother says to his brother that asked to be his ruler, or to heal the ruin. Read on.
Make me not a ruler of the people.
Do not make me a ruler. I can't provide you with clothing. I can't provide you with bread. Clothing, bread, ruler, take hold of. Keep that in mind. It's very important y'all keep that in mind. Read the next verse now.
For Jerusalem is ruined.
That's the ruin he asked about in verse 6. And let this ruin be under thy hand. Read verse 8 again.
For Jerusalem is ruined.
Because Babylon came and took away the mighty man and the honorable man and the artificer by warfare. Read on.
And Judah is fallen.
And Judah falls by Babylon. Read on.
Because their tongue and their doings are against the Lord.
Go ahead.
To provoke the eyes of his glory.
To piss him off. Verse 9. Well, all the men are going to be gone. Watch what happens. Verse 9.
The show of their countenance doth witness against them. And they declare their sin as Sodom. They hide it not.
The homosexuality, so once the men are removed from the community, the homosexuality starts to spread. Young boys start trying to become rulers or seek young boys to rule over them. Now you have homosexuality popping off now because there ain't no men around. Go ahead.
Woe unto their soul, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves.
Go ahead.
Say ye to the righteous, that it shall be well with him, for they shall eat the fruit of their doing.
Go ahead.
Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hand shall be given him.
Go ahead. 12.
As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Children, going back to verse 5, children will be oppressed. Everyone by his neighbor. That's the young boys out here. Terrorize the community. Chicago, Cali, D.C. Trump's trying to bring the National Guard in there. That's all babes. Terrorizing the black community. Monsters. Okay? Misguided, fatherless children. That's what this is talking about. Read again.
As for my people, children are their oppressors.
Watch this.
And women rule over them.
And women who are oftentimes raised in fatherless households raise fatherless children. In the world, hope not in here, in the world, because there's fathers all in here. Elders, leaders, officers, captains, there's fathers that's surrounded by fathers in the sanctuary. Outside the sanctuary, they're on their own. Read 12 again.
As for my people, children are their oppressors,
Children are their oppressors. Go ahead.
and women rule over them.
And the women rule the house. That goes back to the men being gone. Homosexuality starts to spread. Violence spreads. Now women rule over the house now. Go ahead.
O my people, they which lead thee,
They which lead are the women. Go ahead.
cause thee to err,
Cause you to err. Go ahead.
and destroy the way of thy path.
Because now the roles are reversed. Go ahead.
The Lord standeth up to plead, and standeth to judge the people. The Lord will enter into judgment with the ancients of his people, and the princes thereof. For ye have eaten up the vineyard. The spoil of the poor is in your houses.
They rob the people. Lie to the people. Go ahead.
What mean ye that ye beat my people to pieces, and grind the faces of the poor, saith the Lord God
So
of
God
hosts.
had to remove them back in verses 2 and 3. Go ahead.
Verse 16. Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
So right here. Now we're reading another reason why the Most High removed the men in verse 2 and 3. Read verse 16 again.
Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
The daughters of Zion became haughty. Cardi B's now. Nicki Minaj's now. Beyonce's now. What's her name? Coy Lee Ray, whatever. What's her name? Whatever, women in the world. Megan Thee Stallion. They're haughty now. Go ahead and do what?
Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
Going back, and their men are taken away back in verses 2, verses 1 to 3. Go ahead.
And walk with stretched forth necks.
And they walk with arrogance and pride and disdain for the men. Go ahead.
And wanton eyes.
Wanton eyes means lustful eyes. Women, captive, silly women, laden about with diverse lusts. Wanton eyes. Go ahead.
Walking and mincing as they go.
Walking and mincing as they go for attention. Go ahead.
And making a tinkling with their feet.
Or heels. Now today is heels. High heels now. Clicking around. Go ahead.
Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
Go ahead.
And the Lord will discover their secret parts.
So the Most High said, I'm going to mess their hair up. Go ahead. Like you did now. Go ahead.
Verse 18. In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and their calls, and their round tires like the moon.
Take away all their fancy jewelry and clothes. Give them alopecia. Mess them all up. Expose their nakedness. Go ahead.
The chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel and the mantles and the wimples.
See that? Read that part again. 22 again.
The changeable suits of apparel.
The changeable suits of apparel they had. Go ahead.
And the
Who provided that for them? The men. Their men provided that for them. Go ahead.
And the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen and the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink.
Oh, that means, go ahead, be stink down there too. Go ahead.
And instead of a girdle, a rent.
Instead of a girl to be fat, go ahead.
And instead of well set hair, baldness.
Lose the hair, go ahead.
And instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth.
No more fancy clothes.
And burning instead of beauty.
Instead of being beautiful to be ugly. Go ahead. Bust it up. Go ahead.
Thy men shall fall by the sword.
There we go. 25 again.
Thy men shall fall by the sword.
That explains verses 2 and 3. Thy men, the haughty daughters of Zion, your men shall die by Babylon. Babylon going to take your men captive and kill them. Read on.
And thy mighty in the war.
In the war, Babylon against Jerusalem. And we lose that war when they besiege us. Go ahead.
And her gate shall lament and mourn.
Because Babylon will burn them. Read on.
And she, being desolate, shall sit upon the ground.
Go ahead. Her shall sit upon the ground, a woman. Go ahead. Because her men will be taken captive or dead, depopulated and enslaved. The men. Now, Isaiah 4 verse 1 is the ending of chapter 3, verse 1 and down. 4 and 1 now.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
That sounds so familiar. Doesn't it sound familiar? Go up Isaiah 3 and verse 6 again, please.
When a man shall take hold of his brother.
Isaiah 4 and 1 again.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
3 and 6.
When a man shall take hold of his brother.
Isaiah 4 and 1.
And in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man.
It's the same thing. The men and women will allow that man to lead when Babylon comes and enslaves and depopulates Judah and the men out of there. 4 and 1 again.
And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man,
Saying what?
saying, we will eat our own bread.
We will eat our what?
Own bread.
Eat our own bread, go ahead.
And wear our own apparel.
And wear our own clothing. Go to Isaiah 3 and verse 7, please.
Verse 7, in that day
Same day as Isaiah 4 and 1, the same exact day. Go ahead.
shall he swear, saying, I will not be an healer.
I cannot be a ruler over you, your brother. Go ahead.
For in my house
In my house is what?
neither bread
Neither bread's in my house,
nor clothing.
nor there clothing in my house. Go ahead.
Make me not a ruler of the people.
I can't rule over you. I can't take care of you. Now go to Isaiah 4:1 again.
And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man.
Because of what happened in Isaiah 3:1, because of the famine in verse 1, where it says, I will take away the stay and the staff and the whole stay of bread and water. Famine came, then Babylon came after. Then they cut the water off and food off on top of that and starved us out. You read Lamentations. So the women said, listen, we have our own bread and our apparel. Why? Because the men got killed and captured and taken away captive, left all of it behind. All they want is a man to rule over them now. Because most of the men are gone. Read 4:1 again.
And in that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach.
To take away our reproach. What is their reproach? Read Isaiah 3 and verse 16.
Moreover, the Lord saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet.
Read on.
Therefore, the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
So what we're reading here is the reproach will be taken away. What is their approach? The men are gone. There are no men around. So now we bring it up to modern time now. This is not going into them looking for a husband. This is going into them being protected and provided for, receiving sanctuary. That's what it's going into now. Because Isaiah 4:1, it says, in that day, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying what? We will eat our own bread and our own apparel. Go ahead and do only what?
Only let us be called by thy name.
Read Isaiah 3 and 6.
When a man shall take hold of his brother,
Same exact thing. Get one man, same thing.
of the house of his father,
Saying what?
saying, thou hast clothing,
Clothing or apparel. Go ahead.
be thou a ruler.
Be thou our ruler.
Amen.
That goes right back to them saying what? Take away our reproach. It's the exact same thing. Can you rule over us? Because the men were killed off here in Isaiah 3. That's what it's going into. It's going into it's the conclusion of Isaiah 4, of Isaiah 3. Read 4:1. Now, they're going to say, nah, brother, it's talking about now. No. Exodus 21 says, her food, her raiment, and duty of marriage shall you not diminish. Ain't that what y'all be using? So which one is it? Is it Isaiah 4:1 where she take care of herself? Or is it the law where it says you provide for her? Which one is it? You can't play games here. You're not doing that no more. Well, you're going to pull Isaiah 4. That's now. Okay, well, then that means that Exodus 21 is done away with? Because it says you're not diminished. So what? Diminish now? We can diminish now? What the law said? Yeah, you try to be slick with it. Women fall for it. Women fall for it. They all simple as hell. You fall for it. But we read up here. So if Isaiah 4:1 is now, then how do you reconcile that with Exodus 21? I thought you had to provide for them. You provide those things. Why do they provide for themselves for? What war took place that you can't take care of her? Read Isaiah 3:25 again.
Book Isaiah chapter 3 verse 25. Thy men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in the war.
Go ahead, verse 26.
And her gates shall lament and mourn.
Go ahead.
And she being desolate shall sit upon the ground.
So these women here lost their men in the war, 25. So they're relying on a man that has clothing and has food to take care of them. That's what it's talking about, based upon warfare. They had nothing to do with your multiple wives. Nothing to do with them at all. This is the verse they use to manipulate women to go, yeah, see, you're my wife. You're my wife. You take care of yourself. You take care of yourself. You take care of yourself. You take care of yourself in different area codes. That's what y'all do. You're going to have to explain Exodus 21 and 10. Her food, her raiment shall he not diminish. Is that law done away with based upon Isaiah 4:1? Which one is it? Read verse 2 now.
Verse 2, in that day.
Now, understand that Isaiah 4:1, in the kingdom, yes, that makes sense. Verse 2.
In that day shall the branch of the Lord be beautiful and glorious, and the fruit of the earth shall be excellent and comely for them that are escaped of Israel.
Escape, go ahead.
And it shall come to pass that he that is left in Zion,
Saved.
and he that remaineth in Jerusalem, shall be called holy, even everyone that is written among the living in Jerusalem.
Everyone shall be holy. That's written. Go ahead.
When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion.
The Lord have what?
Washed away the filth of the daughters of Zion.
So their reproach is not removed now. Their reproach is removed when they're not haughty anymore and they get the kingdom.
That's right.
You marrying these women is not taking away their approach. They still vile as hell, loud mouth, still murdering the babies, still disrespectful. You marrying them will take that away from them. As a whole, the daughter of Zion is the nation as the women as a whole, not just your woman that you smashing or women. It's women, the women as a whole. Read 4 and 4 again, please.
When the Lord shall have washed away the filth of the daughters of
When
Zion.
the Lord shall have washed away the filth, that's when the reproach is gone. Go ahead.
And shall purge the blood of Jerusalem from the midst thereof by the spirit of
By
judgment.
the spirit of judgment, go ahead.
And by the spirit of
When
burning.
that nuclear fire hit this place, spirit of burning, like Christ said he would do. Read on.
And the Lord will create upon every dwelling place of Mount Zion, and upon her assemblies a cloud and smoke by day, and the shining of a flaming fire by
This is
night.
kingdom here. Go ahead.
For upon all the glory shall be a defense,
Go ahead. Verse 6.
and there shall be a tabernacle for a shadow in the daytime from the heat, and for a place of refuge, and for a covert from storm and from rain.
So that goes back to kingdom. So Isaiah 3 verse 1 to Isaiah 4 and 1, that is the end of Isaiah 3 and 1. That's captivity there. 4 verse 2 and down is kingdom. And their reproach is taken away, not in Isaiah 4 and 1, because they wasn't in captivity. That's reproach. Their reproach is removed in Isaiah 4 and 4. Not an individual woman that you fuffs, F-U-S is smashing, not them. The women as a whole. All our sisters will be purged as a whole. They're being purged slowly now in the kingdom, now in captivity. But as a whole, he said the daughters of Zion is referring to us, the women, all in abundance, all of them. Righteous ones. And the ones that don't, they're going to get put to death by burning in the bottom of the verse in verse 4. Now, so either you're going to make a decision. Either you're going to use Exodus 21 and provide for all these women you have, quote unquote, or you're going to lie and use Isaiah 4 and 1, which counters Exodus 21 and 10. I mean, you got to make a decision. You can't have one overlap the other one. Don't make no sense. Now, give me Jeremiah 52 and verse 4. The more breakdowns getting old. We got to stop it. Getting corny.
Jeremiah
52 and verse 4.
Jeremiah chapter 52 verse 4.
Let's go.
And it came to pass in the 9th year of his reign, in the 10th month, in the 10th day of the month.
I'm going to show y'all why I mentioned about them having their own bread, and their clothing. It says he'll take away the staff of bread. Watch this.
And it came to pass in the 9th year of his reign, in the 10th month, in the 10th day of the month, that Nebuchadrezzar king of Babylon came, he and all his army, against Jerusalem, and pitched against it.
Go ahead. And pitched against it. Watch this.
And built forts against it round about.
Come on.
So the city was besieged.
The city was besieged. Go ahead.
Unto the 11th year of King Zedekiah.
About 3 years. Go ahead.
And in the 4th month, in the 9th day of the month.
Watch this.
The famine.
The what?
The famine.
The what?
The famine.
I will take away the staff and stay of bread. That's Isaiah 3 and 1 there. Go ahead.
Was sore in the city.
They cut the food and water off and they surrounded us. Watch this.
So that there was no bread.
There was no what?
Bread.
There was no what?
Bread.
There was no bread. Go ahead.
For the people of the land.
Right. That's why they said, listen, we have our own bread and our own apparel. That's why it's going into. Read on.
Then the city was broken up, and all the men of war fled.
All the men of war what?
Fled.
Or were killed off. Go ahead.
And went forth out of the city by night, by the way of the gate between the two walls, which was by the king's garden. Now the Chaldeans were by the city round about.
They surrounded us. Go ahead.
And they went by the way of the plain.
Verse 8.
But the army of the Chaldeans pursued after the king, and overtook Zedekiah in the plains of Jericho. And all his army was scattered from him.
All his army was gone. The men were gone. Gone. That's why the women ran to that man. If you don't have bread and clothing, that's fine. We have our own. Just let us be under your protection. Rule over us. Like the men asked him the same thing. And the man said in Isaiah 3, I don't have any bread to give you. I can't rule over you. The women and the men asked the men the same thing. They had more than others. Who was left in the land? The poor were left in the land. That's what it's going into. Now, get me Exodus 22 and 16. Let's go down the list. Let's go down the list. 22 and 16.
The book of Exodus, chapter 22, verse 16. Come on. And if a man entice a maid.
Give me Sirach 7 and 23 also. Read again.
And if a man entice a maid.
If a man what?
Enticed a maid.
If a man entices a maid. Go ahead.
That is not betrothed.
That is not engaged. She's not promised anyone. She's no one's fiance. She's not engaged. She's single. Go ahead.
And lie with her.
If he entice her, that's single, and lie with her. Go ahead.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
This is the sexist marriage scripture that's being used. If he shall lay with her, he shall surely endow her to be his wife. Now, let's read the verse again.
And if a man entice a maid.
If a man entice a maid, go ahead.
That is not betrothed.
That is not betrothed, go ahead.
And lie with her.
And lie with her, go ahead.
He shall surely endow her to be his wife.
He shall surely endow her or pay the dowry for her to be his wife. Now, why am I going here? Because they say right here, sex is marriage. Now, I already went through all the precepts earlier to show that it is not marriage. Not at all. But let's go to, hold on. What do I want? Give me verse 17.
Verse 17. If her father utterly refused.
So the man entices the maid, and her father is like, hell no. Go ahead.
To give her unto him.
To give her who the man enticed unto him. Go ahead.
He shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins.
I heard a dude say, this is crazy. He said that if a man finds a daughter that's single and entices her and lay with her, the father has to pay him a dowry. Yo, you can't make it up. So you come around my daughter, entice my daughter, get up in her head and her drawers, and then I gotta pay you a dowry for smashing my daughter behind my back against my authority. I owe you a dowry? The book of Nigalations and Nigga Genesis. Exodus 22 and 17. That's how you get destroyed by Edomites and Bates, because you're stupid. 22 and 17.
If her father utterly refused.
I'm sorry, I just can't let it go. Imagine if, let's put it this way. Imagine if leave my car. Let's say you have your car, right? Is your car your possession? Is your child your possession? Yeah. Okay. Let's say you leave your car in your driveway, right? And your keys in ignition, the car started, and you forget something. Leave your car in the driveway, the car's running. You run to your house to go get it. Nigga come along, hop in the car and drive off with it. Then you find him, you're going to pay him money for stealing your car? That's the logic you have in your mind? That you steal my car and I got to pay you for stealing my car? To get the car back? That's the niggas do that. But that's hood politics. They're trying to incorporate hood politics into the Bible. You can't make it up. That's why y'all despise us. I get it, because y'all stupid. We are literally the last line of defense for these sisters. I'm telling you straight and down. I believe, in my opinion, that we are the last line of defense for these Israelite sisters, because y'all Negroes are no good to us. Y'all are just Negroes of turbans, I'm telling you. That's why I said earlier, the 3 points. Either they have no daughters, they have daughters that are not of marriageable age, or they don't care about daughters at all. Not even somebody else's. 22 and 17.
If her father utterly
now we're going to read the different versions. I've seen them use other versions, so they can't run around that one. 22:17, read that, please. Read that.
NIV. If her father absolutely refuses to give her to him.
Why would he refuse? Why would the father refuse? Because the man went and enticed his daughter rather than go to who first? The father. Him first. Read on.
he must still pay the bride price for virgins.
So the father says, you can have my daughter. The man that enticed her doesn't get the woman, but what's he have to do? Pay the bride price. He is penalized for taking someone's daughter. He must pay the dowry regardless. Compensation for someone's daughter, because you done vandalized someone's daughter with your rod. So you must pay compensation. Not I pay him compensation, you morons. Read the next one.
NLT.
You can't be this stupid with a turban on. Take the turban off. Show the world your hairline. Read the next one.
But if her father refuses to let him marry her, the man must still pay him an amount equal to the bride price of a virgin. NSV. If her father utterly refuses to give her to him, he shall pay money equal to the bride price for virgins. The BSB. If her father absolutely refuses to give her to him, the man still must pay an amount comparable to the bridal price of a virgin.
The man must still, even not getting the woman, must pay an amount comparable to the bridal price, because the man gives his daughter away. She is of value to him. That's his daughter. That's a possession. You must. The father gives her away, and you pay him the bride price for his daughter. How in the hell are you going to go around the father, smash his daughter, smash his daughter, and he got to pay you a dowry? What the hell are you talking about? What are you talking about? And these are captains? Read on.
KJB. If her father utterly refused to give her unto him, he shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins.
Let's go to the commentary. Go up to it's the COMM. Down there right there under 17. Com. Click that. Let's read the commentary, please.
Eliot's commentary for English readers. He shall pay money according to the dowry of virgins. It is not stated what the amount was to be in this case, but probably was more than in the other.
Because it's a penalizing. He's being punished because he slept with someone's woman, someone's daughter, and didn't go to the father. Go ahead.
Pulpit commentary.
Click parallel commentaries. Click that. I want all of them. Go down. Read that. We read that already, right?
Yes, sir.
Go down to Benson. Yeah.
Benson commentary. Exodus 22:17. If the father refuse, he shall pay money.
Watch this.
This shows how ill a thing it is.
This shows what?
How ill a thing it is.
Go ahead.
And by no means to be allowed.
By no means to be done. Go ahead.
That children should marry without their parents' consent.
So where you get that law from? You go to the father first, nigga. That's what I said earlier. They have no daughters, their daughters are not marriageable age, or they don't care about their kids. One or the other. Excuse my language, I apologize, but this doctrine is retarded, man, and it's disrespectful. To teach men in your congregation that they can just go and just smash a sister, and that's it. Just go and that's it, disrespect the father. That ain't how our forefathers operated themselves. This law is a nigger-proof law. It's the law, it's a just in case a nigga go around the father, he gotta pay A, B, and C. This ain't no law mandating this behavior. Entice means deceive. Is that lawful to do that? Entice and deceive is the same word, idiot. Read on.
Even here, where the divine law appointed the marriage, both as a punishment to him that had done wrong.
Read it again.
Both as a punishment to him that had done wrong.
Go ahead.
And a recompense to her that had suffered wrong.
Go ahead.
Yet there was an express reservation.
For what?
For the father's power.
Father's power. Go ahead.
If he denied his consent,
watch.
It must be
no marriage. Because I give her to you. You don't take her from me. We determine the marriage. We got the power to say yes and no. Not your penis. Your penis don't mean a damn thing. The father means. That's why I said earlier, Laban and the mom said, yo, she can go with you. That was marriage right there. When Laban said, I'd rather give her to you than somebody else, that was marriage right there. The marriage was established when the father said so, when the brother said so, when the uncle said so, when the grandfather said so, when the guardian said so. That's when it is so, not your genitals.
That's right.
Let's continue. I gotta do better than this. Do better. Grow up. Read on.
Matthew Henry's concise commentary. Judicial laws. The people of God should ever be ready to show mildness and mercy according to the spirit of these laws. We must answer to God not only for what we do.
No, go down. He's giving a bunch of freaking sermon.
Pulpit.
Go down to Barnes. That's why pulpit. That's enough. Go to Barnes.
See the marginal.
Yep. Go over to the right side. Scroll to the top. Go to the right side. Let me see what that says up there. Read right there.
Cambridge Bible for Schools and Colleges. If, however, the father would not give her in marriage to her seducer.
To her what?
Her seducer.
Silly women taken captive. 2 Timothy, what's that? 2 Timothy 3 and 6. Seducer. Go ahead.
He must still pay him the usual marriage price that would be expected for a daughter.
Go ahead.
In Deuteronomy 22:28, the penalty for rape, Isaiah 50, Isaiah.
They're calling it rape, but it's not rape. 22 and 28 right here is repeating Exodus 22 and 16. Go down, Exodus 22 and, let me see. Go down. Right there, 17. 17, pulpit.
Pulpit, go down, right there.
Right there.
Verse 17, if her father utterly refused, etc. There might be such a disparity between the parties, or such an ineligibility of the man for a son-in-law.
Read this again. This is good. Read this again.
If her father utterly refused.
If her father says no, etc. Go ahead.
There might be such a disparity between the parties.
Go ahead or watch.
Or such an ineligibility of the man for a son-in-law.
The father feels that Negro ain't worth marrying his daughter. He's not eligible. He's ineligible. Go ahead for the man or son-in-law. Go ahead.
That the father might refuse to reestablish his daughter's status by the alliance.
Because marriage is an alliance. Go ahead.
In that case, the offender was to pay such a sum as will form a handsome dowry for the injured female.
The what?
Injured female.
Why is it called her injured?
Dang.
Because he burst the hymen. I said that to y'all before. A woman's value, biblically speaking, was her chastity, her womb. When a man comes in there and lay with the woman, back then, of course, back then, it was an injury because you're taking away from her what you cannot give back. The father is holding that womb for an eligible, rightful man to bring forth seed for his daughter and so for his daughter to carry seed for. So when you do that, go around the father and lay with the man's daughter. It's injury. So you must pay the father for that injury you've done. Continue. Go ahead and enable her what? And
enable her to enter with proper dignity the house or whatever man might be selected for her husband.
See that? With proper, it says in dignity, the house of whatever man might be selected for her husband. Now go down, kill, and read that right there.
The seduction of a girl who belonged to her father. The seduction of a girl.
The what?
The seduction of a girl.
The seduction of a girl. Go ahead.
Who belonged to her father.
Who what?
Who belonged to her father.
Who what?
Who belonged to her father.
Go ahead.
As long as she was not betrothed.
She belongs to her father until she's given away by her father. That's my daughter. That's my possession. When you say that you are a guardian, someone's in your care, or you're a guardian, they are under your what? Your care or what? Possession. Some of y'all, you mean, I'm not a thing. Well, you are a possession. You came out of my loins, so you're mine, yeah. Came out of my loins, your mother birthed you, you're mine. Yeah. That's how it goes. That's Bible. The same way with a man and his wife. They lay with her, y'all become one, she's yours. It go the same way. Read that.
Was also to be regarded as an attack upon the family possession.
Read it again.
Was also, I'm reading the top. The seduction of a girl.
The seduction of a girl, go ahead.
Who belonged to her father as long as she was not betrothed.
Was what?
Was also to be regarded as an attack upon the family possession.
The daughter. Because the Bible says not to what? Thou shalt not covet anything that is thy neighbor's. Remember that? Read on.
Whoever persuaded a girl to let him lie with her was to obtain her for a wife by the payment of a dowry. And if her father refused to give her to him, he was to pay money equivalent to the dowry of maiden.
I.e. what?
I.e. to pay the father just as much for
the what?
The disgrace.
For the what?
The disgrace brought upon him by the seduction of his daughter.
See that? You're compensating the father for that, for his foolish daughter's actions, but also for him. Go ahead.
As maidens would receive for a dowry upon their marriage,
Go ahead.
the seduction of a girl who was betrothed was punished much more severely.
Yeah, she got death because she was already married. Go down. Let me see if I want more. Yep, read right here, commentary. According to the Diary of Virgins. Read the question. Read question there. What commentary is this? Go up.
It's,
Matthew. Go down to question.
Question. Why is there no punishment for the woman?
For being seduced. Well, because she should get punished also, right? She got seduced. Why she ain't getting punished? Or being penalized. Watch this.
Answer 1. She had no distinct estate.
She had what?
No distinct estate.
She had no distinct estate being where?
Being yet in her father's house.
Where?
In her father's house.
Never on her own. Go ahead.
2. The loss of her virginity was a sufficient punishment, especially in Israel, where it was a great reproach and prejudice.
So being out there and being out in the streets, you were met with great prejudice and reproach. Go ahead.
3. She was not so culpable as the man, both because she was of the weaker sex.
Weaker vessel, easily manipulated, easily seduced, like Satan did with her. Go ahead.
And because she was drawn to the sin by the man's persuasion.
Or they call it today, Riz today. Or game. We call it game back then. Why do we call it game back then? Because we're playing games with y'all. Playing with your mind. So hear what you want to hear, see what you want to see. Because you know how it goes. Know what the expression is? Women fall in love with what they hear. Men fall in love with what they see. That's why we lie and y'all wear makeup. We both lie. Where we at?
You want this Gil's
want
exposition?
That? Yeah, we done.
Gil's exposition of the entire Bible. If a father utterly refused to give her unto him for wife, either because of his character, family, or circumstances, or however being disagreeable to him on one account or another.
That's all I want. Now, the makeup thing, so this just got quiet. The makeup thing I'm talking about is not so much, it's the cake up. When y'all wear it to the point where we don't know who you are, you're a whole different person. I'm sorry, I'm trying to help y'all, man. You know what I'm talking about, man, because half of them here ain't doing that. They ain't got a picture of picking layers upon layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of it on. That's a lie, it's deception. It is what it is. You know? You got like the AI filters they be having. You know what I'm talking about, man. Don't be all mad at me. It is what it is, man. I'm trying to help you. This class is to help y'all. Shoot. Be mad. I don't give a damn. Okay, we got. Trying to help you. That's show that on the screen. That's an example. That's an example. If it's real, well, I've seen that, so I can't say it's fake. Not the white part, but the what do they call it? They call it. What do they call it again? The color? What do they call it? Nah, the cake is the cake throne. They call it, it's the name they have for it. Oh, damn.
That's not real.
Not validation. Damn, y'all hard over there, man. Validation. She said validation. Is that what she said? I'm thinking of, oh, damn. She'll get somebody though on the right. She'll get somebody on the left too. Be a child, take the left. That's burning instead of beauty right there. That's the example of it. There's a video of that where an Ishmaelite man married an Ishmaelite woman, and she had makeup on, and she took it off, and he divorced her. That was Ishmael, that wasn't us. She had makeup on, and at wedding, he was like, damn. She took it off, he was like, divorce. Allah, you lied to me, Allah. Deception, Allah, deception, Allah. Stone the devil. Here we at. Give me Sirach. No, where we at? We was at the commentary, right? Go back there. Go down to the bottom. Is that all of them? All right, cool. Give me Sirach 7:23.
Sirach chapter 7, verse 23. Hast thou children? Instruct them, and bow down their neck from their youth.
Read again. I'm sorry, read again.
Hast thou children?
Hast thou children. Go ahead.
Instruct them, and bow down their neck from their youth.
And bow down their neck from their youth. Go ahead.
Hast thou daughters? Have a care of their body, and show not thyself cheerful toward them.
Don't play around. Have a care for their what?
Their body.
Have a care for their body. Where she's going, what she's doing, who she's talking to. That door should not be locked and closed, the bedroom door. That door should be open, unless you're changing. If you're not changing, unlock that door. I want you to open it. Who's on your social media? Do you have social media? You should have social media. If you do, I know it. I'm on it. Who are your friends? Who are her parents? Who are your friends' parents? Where you going? You're not wearing that. You're not going over there. That's care for their body. Don't play with daughters. Why? Because they have the most to lose they cannot get back. The womb is given to some stupid Negro. They come home pregnant. You don't want to be bothered with her. Now she's stuck raising the child by herself. The burden falls on the woman. So the Bible tells the fathers have a care for their body. Read on.
Verse 25. Marry thy daughter.
It says, and show not thyself cheerful towards them. Oftentimes, men tend to be very much more so strict. Men tend to be very much less passive than the mothers. Mothers by nature are nurturers. They're enablers. Mommy, the girl can't do no wrong. They're more understanding. They're more social. They try to be a bit more passive with it. Men are like, nah, no. Because that's how God has the balance. It's a balance. We bring the firmness. Women bring the softness. It's a balance. When it comes to your daughters, you cannot play with them under any circumstances.
This is war.
Any. Read on.
Verse 25. Marry thy daughter.
The Bible says to the men here in particular, first and foremost, traditionally speaking, marry thy daughter. You marry her. Not let her get enticed. Now go back to the care again. Go ahead.
And so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
Go ahead. Oh, this is a serious matter. The man is worthy of using your daughter's womb to bring forth more children. Because if she brings forth the womb, she's bringing forth his generation. She gotta make sure he ain't gotta make sure he's worth the damn. And she gonna bring forth more worth a damn, not worth nothing Negroes into the world. Read on.
So shall, but give her to a man of understanding.
There you go. Give her to a man of understanding. Give her to a man of understanding. Before she falls in love with the man, I have to have a care of love for him first. I gotta get to know him. Establish a certain relationship with him. I don't want you to talk to my daughter. I gotta get to know you first. If I like him, then she gonna like him. If I hate him, she gonna hate him. That's how it's supposed to be. But if she's on some rebellious nonsense, then you count your loss. Make another one. It is what it is. Because not every daughter listens to their father or mother. Some women rebel. Some sons rebel. But if you know, if your child was raised in the truth and you raise them according to these scriptures, that minimizes the possibility. Read on.
Verse 26. Hast thou a wife?
No, I want 25 again. 25 again.
Marry thy daughter, and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
Go ahead.
But give her to a man of understanding.
Give it to a man that you know. Give it to a man that you know keeps the commandments of God, and you establish a biblical relationship with that man. You meet him, meet his parents if they're in the faith as well. You meet them. This is going on in the truth now. If you're in the truth, this should be going on. Now, let's say, for example, because I know niggas are going to try to use that. What if her parents are not in the truth? What if her parents are in the world? Who are her parents then? Give me 1 Timothy 5. Let's go ahead. I want to jump ahead. Let me see if I want that yet. Let's get it. I'll just go past it, if anything. 1 Timothy 5.
The book of 1 Timothy, chapter 5, verse 1. Come on. Rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father.
Do what?
But entreat him as a father.
Rebuke not an elder, but entreat him as a father. Entreat him as a father. So your leaders, your elders that are over you, that teach you, that guide you, going back to Isaiah 4:1 again, they're the ones that over time in this faith become your spiritual fathers and so forth. and they guide you, and they pick, and they look out for a man that you may like, or whatever, or vice versa. And then we have certain programs set in place, and I can speak on it, or certain in place and so forth, that are able to guide the men of valor, ladies and women, ladies in waiting, to guide them on how to be a wife and so forth, how to be a husband, and we vet them both, and we let years go by, not months, not days, hours. We let years go by before we say, okay, they're ready. 2 years, maybe 3. We honestly say 3 at most. That we can learn each other, talk to each other, whatever, and that's it. Now, does that mean that you just disrespect your worldly parents? No. Then the brother, who was now trained and well versed in the scriptures, if her worldly father is somewhat still, or mother is somewhat still in her life, then you make it your obligation to try to reach and speak to the father, speak to him, try to build a rapport with the worldly parents, mother or father, or whoever is her guardian, or whoever is her parent that's willing to hear you, to speak on her and ask for their blessing and so forth. In our congregation, that's happened plenty of times, where the father does not believe at all. The mom don't believe at all, and where are they at? At a wedding in a school. Because the brother was trained and taught, according to scriptures, how to show some level of civility, morality, and decorum with those in the world. That's how we operate in here. We're not an orphan camp. We got people in this congregation that have been in this group damn near 20 plus years. Not little boys that pretend to be elders. That ain't even 30 years old, damn near late 20s. You know. Elders that have been around for 30, 40 years in this truth. That's what we have over us. And they teach us, we teach them, and it goes down the line. They're dropping all kind of bombs. It is what it is, man. It's all right. As long as they can hear me. As long as they can hear me. Damn. Damn. Anyway, that's what we have. That's what we have. But when you got, go ahead.
Get Wisdom of Solomon chapter 19, verse 6. Some people might think that the programs that IUIC established in terms of marriage, like for example, Men of Valor, we also have the 300 program to structure men, give them the basic knowledge of financial education, financial literacy, how to be organized, take care of yourself, health and wellness, as well as ladies in waiting. And some people think that we're, C blocking.
Yeah.
Some people think that we don't have their best interest. No, we have these programs in place to protect the man for the woman, as well as the woman for the man, vice versa. Because when you look in the black community, we have nothing but failed marriages, failed parenting, and the result is the prison system. It's made up of 80% blacks and Hispanics. Why I come from single parented household, without two parents within the household, a father figure to guide the man, and a father and a mother figure to guide both children. So the system raises your children, and we have a destructive nation. Read that.
Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 19, verse 6.
Come on.
For the whole creature in his proper kind was fashioned again anew.
That's us. We're the whole creature in its proper kind, fashioned anew. Meaning we're learning to repent every single day. We're coming back to the Bible, learning culture, learning our heritage, learning our position in society, as well as learning what we are supposed to do as men and women. What is our position? What is our role? How are we supposed to deal with each other? How is a man supposed to conduct himself? How is he supposed to treat a woman? Talk to a woman. The responsibility of a man when it comes to dealing with a sister, rather than just lay with her and leave her to have a child by herself. To the woman to go to the abortion clinic and be a statistic. Come on.
Serving the peculiar commandments.
The Bible says serving the peculiar commandments. The commandments of God is special. We wonder why. We're the only people. No races, any race could do what we're doing. But we don't have the same repercussions. They say we do the same crime, but black people don't do the same time because there's a spirit within us connected to this Bible. When we break the commandments, things fall all the way down. When the other nations break the commandments, little things happen. There's a tap on the wrist, but they still have a good government. They still have a nation, an army. They still have a system, an educational system. Everything still stays in place because with us, there's a spirit connected with this Bible, and that's keeping the commandments. Read that again.
Serving the peculiar commandments.
Meaning thou shalt not commit adultery. It's special. When we commit adultery, everything falls through. You got abortion clinics. You got black on black crime. You got mass incarceration. You got us when it comes to diseases. We're at the top of the charts when HIV, syphilis, gonorrhea, chlamydia. Come on.
That were given unto them.
That was given unto us.
That thy children might be kept without hurt.
That our children might be kept without hurt. We had, and sisters like, we had, for example, a sister that came in not too long ago. We know brothers. We know her back, like we tell brothers, wait. But she's pretty. Brothers want to pee on her. I'm not talking about R. Kelly meaning they want to mark their territory. They see a woman, they start sniffing her, they lift up the leg and they pee on her. They say, that's mine. Brother, wait. Other men, she got other people, other dogs peed on her already. let the scent wear off first before you claim that territory. She needs to heal. Some sisters come in because she knows some of you brothers are weak. Yeah. Some of you brothers are easy targets, and she know. We had one sister pick out 2 brothers in the congregation recently, and we know these 2 brothers are weak. But that's her pattern. The man that she deals with in the world is soft, is weak, and she picked out. She said, "I want those 2 brothers." I said, "I wonder why." So that she can manipulate her. So one sister said, "Hey, sister, why don't you? The way we do in the IUIC, we have order and structure. If you're interested in a brother, why don't you enroll yourself in ladies in waiting?" She said, "No. I'm not doing that."
Did she leave?
No, maybe not yet,
okay.
But she will leave eventually.
Damn.
But ladies in waiting is one of the nigga-proof program.
Yep.
To save your brothers
And sisters.
and sisters. If we don't get you the behavior, we gonna give you the weight. Oh, I said, if we don't give you the behavior, we gonna get you with the weight. We gonna get you with something. Either you crazy, you don't like order and structure, because we hit them on everything.
They mad the analogy about pee on them. They mad the analogy in the car.
What about what? What I do?
You say they pee on the women. They mad at you for saying that.
Oh, they are?
Yeah,
I'm sorry, sisters.
We mean mark the territory. We know,
yeah, that's what I mean.
We don't mean R. Kelly the children. We talk about man marking. That's what dogs do. Dogs are possessive and they pee and they mark the territory and they go to that same spot and they pee there. They go walk around it. They sniff it. They pee there again. That's what they do.
Oh, I own a dog, so I'm sorry.
He owns a dog.
That's a dog
is.
analogy. All right, yeah.
Y'all gonna be all right, man.
We gonna be all right.
I understand, sisters, man. We do a class trying to help you, and you still find a way to get mad at us, bro. That's our problem. That's why you run to these BHIs to get your feelings hurt.
Yep. So I forgot what I was saying, but yeah.
Please fix the digging analogy. It's horrible. What you want us to do? We already said it. It's already live. What you want us to do?
Oh, okay.
That's what he meant. You know what he meant. Come on.
Yeah, come on.
Be like that. What he meant.
Market territory. Yeah, so the commandments are put in place, and we integrate the commandments with some of the programs that we sell. Levi gets mad at me, the women gets mad at me. It's all right. It is okay. Listen, I ain't gonna say sorry either. But it is what it is. Hey, Deacon, back to you.
Yeah. All right. I'm glad I enjoyed my tea. Thank you. So, going back to where we at? Going back to give me Matthew 5:27, and give me Romans 7:7.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 27. Come on! Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery.
So Moses said, thou shalt not commit adultery. Go ahead.
But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart.
So when a man looks on a woman to lust after her, have committed adultery already with her in his heart. Where does this go back to? Entice a maid that is not betrothed. Entice a maid that is not betrothed. That's what it's going into. When you decide you so lust-filled, you know the father ain't going to accept you, so you go and talk to the sister, get all on her silly head, get in her drawers, and then the father's like, yo, what the hell is this? I don't want my daughter with this stupid dude. He didn't even come to me. And you don't get her, and you get penalized. Read verse 28 again.
But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her, have committed adultery with her already in his heart.
That goes right back to him paying the dowry. When the father says no, he still got to pay a dowry as a punishment. So that goes back to lust. I'll give Romans 7 and verse 7 now.
Romans chapter 7, verse 7. What shall we say then? Is the law sin? God forbid.
That's what we say then. Is the law sin? God forbid. Come on.
Nay, I had not known sin but by the law.
I had not known sin but by the law. Go ahead.
For I had not known lust, except the law has said, thou shalt not covet.
Thou shalt not covet. So lust and thou shalt not covet or thou shalt not lust is the same thing. Same thing. Now I'm going to take a break after this. Give me John 4 now. Because sex is marriage, right? Okay. John 4. I mean, I already buried it, but I'll bury it again. John 4 and verse 15.
The book of John, chapter 4, verse 15.
Now, this is Christ met the woman at the well. This is Northern Kingdom sister. Very good. That's what I want. He met the woman at the well. Okay, and she said Jews have no dealings with Samaritans based on verse 9. But I want to jump down to 15. I want 15. Let me see. Yep, 15. But she said, well, we have no dealings with each other because Ephraim and Judah had that beef. Read on.
The woman saith unto him, Sir, give me this water that I thirst not, neither come hither to draw.
Christ said, I have a well of water that springs into the everlasting life. She said, what the hell is this water from? Let me get that water instead. Go ahead.
Jesus saith unto her, Go, call thy husband, and come hither.
Christ tells this woman at the well, hey, you want me to show you something? Show you the water? Go call your husband and come here. I'll teach you both. Watch this.
The woman answered and said, I have no husband.
The woman said to him, I don't have no husband. Watch this.
Jesus said unto her, Thou hast well said, I have no husband.
Yeah, you right about that, sis. You well said you ain't got no husband. Watch what he says after. Read on.
Verse 18, For thou hast had 5 husbands.
You did have 5 husbands. Watch this.
And he whom thou now hast,
And he who you are now dealing with, go ahead,
is not thy husband.
is not your husband. What was she doing? She was having sex with this dude. But I thought sex was marriage. She was fornicating with a man that was not her husband. Christ said, the man that you now have is not your husband. Go ahead.
In that saidest thou truly.
Because you ain't operating like a man and wife. You just screwing. Read on. Jump down to verse 29.
Verse 29. Come, see a man which told me all things that ever I did. Is not this the Christ?
So she knew he was Christ. This guy told my business. He got to be the Messiah to know all of that. That I got a man I'm messing with. I'm messing with that ain't my husband. So if sex is marriage, why is Christ saying that she's not his husband? That he's not her husband? Shouldn't he be her husband? Bad sex. Bible Hub now, please. Make it worse for yourselves. Bible Hub commentaries. Y'all love commentaries, right? Barnes notes on the Bible. I don't need commentaries, but I use them because they try to use them as well. So I use them so they can't argue about it. Barnes, John 14, verse 18, read that.
Has had 5 husbands who have either died or who on account of your improper conduct have divorced you.
Damn, go ahead.
Or whom you have left improperly without legal divorce. Either of these might have been. And in the case,
Go ahead.
Is not thy husband?
You are what?
You're not lawfully married to him.
Read it again.
You're not lawfully married
So the
to him.
commentary on not the husband is what?
Go
ahead.
You are not lawfully married to him.
Go ahead.
Either she might have left a former husband without divorce, and thus her marriage with this man was unlawful.
Or
she was living with him without the form of marriage.
in what?
In open guilt.
Right, it was smashing. Read that. Call thy husband. Read that.
Call thy husband. Now proceeding to arouse her slumbering conscience by laying bare the guilty life she was leading. And by the minute details.
The minute details
which thy life furnished. Not only bringing her sin vividly up before her, but preparing her to receive in his true character that wonderful stranger, to whom her whole life.
Next. Go there. Hold up. Read that. And he whom thou now hast.
And he whom thou now hast is not thy husband.
That's verse 18. Go ahead.
That is not
Thy
lawful
lawful husband. Not thy lawful husband. As the what?
As the Persic version reads.
Go ahead.
And Nonus paraphrases, being not married to him at all, though they cohabited as man and wife, when there was no such relation between them.
They weren't married on what? Go ahead.
In that says thou truly, or that which is truth, does Christ the omniscient God, who knew her full well, and the whole of her past infamous conversation,
And her what?
and her present lewd and wicked way of living, exposes all unto her.
See what she's doing? Sleeping with this dude. Even commentaries know she was smashing this dude when they weren't married. I thought sex is marriage. Go down. Where at? That it? Go read that. Read that there. Read that right
For
there.
thou hast 5 husbands.
You went out. Go back.
The Gill's exposition of the entire Bible.
Yeah.
For thou hast 5 husbands, and he whom thou now has is not thy husband. And that sayest thou truly.
Cambridge. Is there more? Well, that's it. You read Gills already? Okay.
We didn't read Matthew's pools.
Okay, read that.
He tells her that she had 5 husbands, whether successfully, the former being dead, and she marrying another, or 5 from whom she had been divorced for adultery, is not agreed.
We don't know that part. Go ahead.
The best modern interpreters judged that she had 5 men to whom she had been in marriage, but so behaved herself toward them that either for her adultery or some other froward behavior towards them, they had given her a bill of divorce, and though she now used and live with one as her husband, yet in this she said truly, because her former husband yet living, he was not her husband.
Right, because they were smashing, but she wasn't her husband. Go to the next one.
5 husbands, to be understood quite literally. They were either dead or divorced.
Right.
And she was now living with a man without being married to him.
Sexing with him. Go ahead, watch.
And that says thou truly, better this one thing thou hast said truly. Christ exposes the falsehood which lurks in the literal truth of her statement. Bingles Norman. 5 marriage connections embraced almost the whole life of the woman. And by the mention of them, he clearly recalled to the recollection of the woman her whole life.
That's all I want. Is that it? Read that one. Oh, yeah, this is good. Go to the, because a lot of times, a lot of sisters, they fall victim to these types of things for this very reason. I want you to give me Ezekiel 23:5 real quick. A lot of sisters fall victim to the FUFs, the Pookies and Ray Rays. A lot of them share that Negro. Financially unfortunate fornicators, broke niggas in the hood. They fall for that because they are bums in the streets, kings in the sheets. I said that earlier. They fall for that. He walks around. He got the muffler. He's walking around with a muffler. He's walking tripod. They fall for that, and that's nothing new. Nothing new at all.
Ezekiel chapter 23, verse 5.
This is going into the hoes. So going into Ephraim and Judah, the Most High calling both kingdoms hoes. Best amount of the other nations, sexually and in idolatry. Idolatrously, if that's a word. Go ahead.
And Aholah played the harlot when she was mine, and she doted on her lovers, on the Assyrians, her neighbors.
Aholah is Judah, Aholah is Ephraim. Okay, read on. Let me see. 23 and 5. Let me see. Hold on. Get 16 and 26. This is talking about us as a nation, but literally women also were doing this. 16 and 26. I don't want to see. That's all I want. Let me see. Yep. Read that. Read verse 25. This is what happens when fathers don't have a care for their daughters' bodies. And this is what happens when sisters oftentimes are preyed upon by simple, non-scriptural believing BHIs that play on their ignorance. This is what they do. 25.
Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 25. Thou hast built thy high place at every head of the way. Thou hast made thy beauty to be abhorred, and hast opened thy feet to every one that passed by, and multiplied thy whoredoms. Thou hast
what?
And multiplied thy whoredoms.
And multiplied thy whoredoms. Go ahead.
Thou hast also committed fornication with the Egyptians, thy neighbors.
They have committed fornication with who?
The Egyptians, thy neighbors.
But the Egyptians, the neighbors, come on.
Great of flesh.
What are they? What are the Egyptians?
Great of flesh.
The Egyptians were well endowed, is what the Lord is saying. Well endowed, go ahead.
And has increased thy whoredoms.
You have increased thy whoredoms, go ahead.
To provoke me to anger.
To piss me off. Now I want you to read this commentary on greater flesh. Now, we see, go up. Upon their paramours, they doted. That's what Israel was doing with the nations. Egyptians, read that.
Upon their paramours, Egyptians and the nations that were confederate with the Egyptians.
We were. Go ahead.
Looking on them as able to defend by their power, enrich by their trade, and make prosperous by their friendship.
Whose flesh?
Whose flesh? In these terms, the prophet expresses the vehement desire of the Jews to Egyptian idolatry.
Come on.
Compared to whoredom, and may, for aught I know, tax the lustful impudence of some of the Jewish women.
Stop. It says, for aught I know, tax the lustful impudence of some of the Jewish women. That's our sisters. Go ahead.
In their corporal uncleanliness.
That's sexual uncleanness with who?
With the Egyptians.
Chasing behind the well-endowed men in Egypt. That's what they were doing. Go ahead.
Who were, it seems, by report of authors,
what?
Naturally disposed for that vice.
The black woman was naturally disposed for the vice of chasing behind a man with a damn muffler in his pants. Go ahead.
And fittest for unsatiable, lustful women.
So the black woman felt was back the same way they are now, tongue sticking out. Cardi B talking about penis this and wop this and all that. Nothing new. Same way. Same exact way. Going back to not having to care for their body, they turn into that. Chasing behind the biggest ride they can find. Same exact thing when there's no male figure around or no male figure to care that's around. If the father is there, some fathers are there, but they're biblically absent. Physically there, but biblically absent. That's what happens. So that nature of chasing behind a big old penis and so forth and chasing behind beat the doonies, never leave, them niggeros back then, he was in Egypt too. Same thing. Now, give me... Oh, yes. How could I forget? Let me see. Now, I'm going to fit that in here. Not yet. I'm almost there, Cap. Thank you. Give me Deuteronomy 21. Deuteronomy 21, verse 10. Take a break soon. 21, verse 10.
Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 10. When thou goest forth to war against thine enemies, and the Lord thy God hath delivered them into thine hands, and thou hast taken them captive, and seest among the captives a beautiful woman, and hast a desire unto her, that thou wouldest have her to thy wife. Then thou shalt bring her home to thine house, and she shall shave her head and par her nails. And she shall put the raiment of her captivity from off her, and shall remain in thy house, and bewail her father and her mother a full month. And after that thou shalt go in unto her, and be her husband.
This is going into war. When we went to war, and we found, this was something we were supposed to do, but this is something Moses put in place because the Israelite men, when they went to war and we left far from our land, we didn't bring our women with us. So men obviously got lustful, they got tempted, so the law was put out there. If you find a woman at this time, that's beautiful, because either this law gets put in place, or what we going to do? Rape. So Moses put a law in place right here that if we do go to war and find a beautiful woman, rather than violate them, fine, just take them as wives. Pare their nails, cut their nails, shave their head, let them bewail their father and mother. Why? Where their father and mother at? We killed them during the war. You got Jake saying we got concubines now. Negro, we are the concubines. We in captivity. How the hell we got concubines? We in captivity. A captive got a captive? How'd that happen? Don't make no type of sense. You cannot use these verses to say, yeah, we got concubines now. Concubines. No, brother, you do not. You're the concubine. Stop this. It's ridiculous. All right, so I'm going to take a chill right there. We'll be right back. Take a quick break. I'm been on for a while. I lost track of time. All right, so we'll be back after a break. All right.
Dream team be rowdy. What? My team do a blitz every county. Look, my God put a price in your past the hand, and I'm pulling up for the bounty. What? On the block with the water, they drowning. No mercy, my hitters confounded. Yeah. My weapon is shake of the block when they're knocking. The prophets don't miss when they sound it. Hey, my team rowdy. Yeah. My team do a blitz every county. My God put a price in your past the hand, and I'm pulling up for the bounty. On the block with the water, they drowning. No mercy, my hitters confounded. Like what? My weapon is shake of the block when they're knocking. The prophets don't miss when they sound it. And they shook. Look, just because I'm reading out the book Okay. I don't know how much bodies I done took. I lost count. All I know, your pastor about to get cooked. Cookie.
Lie, look. Drink till when we come for the kill. It's the best, we don't care how you feel. Got bobbers, boy, yo, don't test us. Cause we coming down with the wheel. We really bout it for real. From beginning to covenant seal. But the rest of we can't even chill. With the discussion that'll come with a meal. We ain't looking for a meal. We just looking for the servants. We just looking for the chosen. The one that you plotting to kill.
We pulling up to the scene. Boots so clean. 12 shots watching him lean. Dream team bringing this steam. Pastor V. Run to John 3:16.
Payback and we sending the bill. Woe to the pastors that kill. Woe to the ones that scatter the sheep. Drinking the cup when it's filled. Fishes the hunters of thrill. You already know the drill. Real prophets be back in the field. With the sword moving ill.
My team do a blitz every county. My God put a price on your past the hand, and I'm pulling up for the bounty. On the block with the water they drowning. No mercy, my hitters confounded. My weapon the shake of the block when they're knocking. The prophets don't miss when they sound it. Hey, my team rowdy. My team do a blitz every county. My God put a price on your past the hand, and I'm pulling up for the bounty. On the block with the water they drowning. No mercy, my hitters confounded. My weapon the shake of the block when they're knocking. The prophets don't miss when they sound it. We bout to come for your pastor. Hit him up like a natural disaster. Got the ultimate weapon for war, and I call it doctrine blaster. You a coon and you love your master. When you teach, you be skipping the chapters. Got the rock and I'm doing the will. Violate these scripts, gon' slap you.
You ain't keeping the law, you ain't spiritual. All these demons, they wanna get physical. Gotta seal you, blade like a medic. All these lag getting cut like umbilicals. All these lag getting cut, they pathetic. We the army of God, yeah, I said it. Tell the pastor, pull up, he can get it. Gotta hear it, see, I'ma shred it. Your pastor, they greedy. They better know who we be. You gon' lose if you banking on TD. Got them scared and they watching like TV. Cry loud, I ain't spend no feelings. Pull a law, I'ma show him what sin is. Show you how to spot a ghost prophet. Cause we above the law business.
Gino, we know. You are talking like Debo. When the purpose around the block, couldn't find him like Nemo. Gino, we know that you got a big ego. You say you wanted a spiritual war, then you hide behind people. You call us a Ku Klux Klan. You said we a propaganda. You said that I wanted. But I'm making these scriptures bang. We blitz in the Christian church. We hitting them up where it hurts. It's a burial for your doctrine. We bringing them out in the hurt. Rowdy. My team do a blitz every county. My God put a price on your past the hand, and I'm pulling up for the bounty. On the block with the water they drowning. No mercy, my hitters confounded. My weapon the shake of the block when they're knocking. The prophets don't miss when they sound it. Hey, my team rowdy. My team do a blitz every county. My God put a price on your past the hand, and I'm pulling up for the bounty. On the block with the water they drowning. No mercy, my hitters confounded. My weapon the shake of the block when they're knocking. The prophets don't miss when they sound it. World domination, always on my mind. Holy convocation, that's my type of time. Looking for salvation, better be the try. 12 by 12,000, can you multiply? I do not deal with these regular human beings. I just roll with the gods and they scriptures slinging. Got the angels singing when the sinner repenting. They slay a demon, ain't no deeper meaning in this life, boy. Raising up the Israelites, boy. All one in Christ, boy. But that for the 12 and nobody else. Better not get this twisted. Gotta see my mission. Follow my leadership vision. The law, how we make a decision. High mind, hard body prophets. God talk, got the earth rocking. Doctrine killers quit to get it popping. You'll never be able to stop it. Watch this.
12 by 12, Israel on the rise. Represent this one for the tribes. In my head, dreams of Edom dying. This that Juven want that smoke. Sons of thunder, bring that fire. Yeah, I got a lot on my plate. Better be sure I'ma eat it. He told me go after the sheep, and you better know I'ma feed them. Yeah, 12 by 12, Israel on the rise. Represent this one for the tribes.
You better move if you ain't got work for the kingdom. Pass me my sword so I can go ham. Hook it a pig on a demon. I think twice before I speak. You know them niggas be scheming. My foundation built on a rock. Then we gon' drop it on Edom, and who would've thought we would win it? If we fell back from the Senate, plenty oil in my lamp. But y'all like don't take engine. My God black like Wesley. Why these nations keep trying to test me? I got a heart and it's full of aggression. They get them to go just like Messi. Golden gates without naming and hit it. If they don't like it, be hit them. Break them to pieces and shred them. Make sure they know that it's pressure. You want the truth? Well, here's the lecture. Doctor get body, someone called a stretcher. Look for the king to come from the heavens. 12 like 1 plus 11. Go.
Yeah, 12 by 12, Israel on the rise. Represent this one for the tribes. In my head, dreams that eat them dying. This that Juven want that smoke. Sons of thunder, bring that fire. Yeah, I got a lot on my plate. Better be sure I'ma eat it. He told me go out to the sheep, and you better know I'ma feed them. Yeah, 12 by 12, Israel on the rise. Represent this one for the tribes.
Ooh, dry bone from the neck to the hip to the thigh bone. Ain't no belly too dry, we gon' rise on them. It's the body of Christ is alive, homie. Thinking you holding the secret. Cat out the bag, you can stop it, we seen it. Blacks and Hispanics were born for the kingdom. You tried to mislead them lies that you tell us gon' cost you your freedom. We want the smoke, we challenge your boots on the ground. We alive and we standing up. Today I got time, we pressing you. We ain't gon' stop and get tired, we got stamina. How you gon' stop what we know? My people been mad, they won't smoke. This get back gon' keep us afloat. And these scriptures is murder, she wrote. Whoa. Used to be blind, now I can see with my mind. Scriptures, they open my eyes, and now it's just pressure. My people about it, we really out here, the prophets gon' let you know. We got next, we the best, we won't roll. How they gon' stop us when we got the ghosts? Holy smokes.
Yeah, 12 by 12, Israel on the rise. Represent this one for the tribes. In my head, dreams that eat them dying. This that Juven want that smoke. Sons of thunder, bring that fire. I got a lot on my plate. Better be sure I'ma eat it. He told me go out to the sheep, and you better know I'ma feed them. Yeah, 12 by 12, Israel on the rise. Represent this one for the tribes.
Did a lot of things in my life, and some of those things wasn't right. I know I gotta get my shit together. The Most High put me on the spot, like Dalmatian dogs on the spot. Like car garages, I've been through a lot. Nobody knows my pain. That's why this thing comes spilling out. Spilling out. Spilling out. Seen a lot of things and it's true. I'm watching how all these brothers move. Especially I'm watching me too. I promise I didn't choose this life, see I didn't have an option. The Most High bit me like a little ball of cotton. I promise I didn't understand until now. I didn't learn how to be a man until now. I can figure out God's plan until now. I promise. I did a lot of things in my life, and some of those things wasn't right. I know I gotta get my shit together. The Most High put me on the spot, like Dalmatian dogs on the spot. Like car garages, I've been through a lot. Nobody knows my pain. That's why this thing comes spilling out. Spilling out. Spilling out. Yeah. It comes all spilling out like air to a pipe. Pressure couldn't fold me, couldn't hold me, but making me fight better. Oppression got me mad, I'm making a tight fist. See a dog, I swear if you talk, I'll be might fit. So much on my mind, I'm ready to take mine. You can tell time, I can't discern the time.
Yo, Zamar.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, I feel like dancing, man. I need a beat, man. I was thinking about this beat, man, like boom, doom, 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 doom.
Young king, no Coretta. I've been lost like forever. Let them talk how they talk. Youngest talk about whatever. I just fall, not involved. They gon' talk about whoever. We been off all along. We been off all along. Hold up, I got it, I gotta go get it. The father told me to repent. Hit up the block and we look for this scatter. We searching like where they all went. My brothers be wild and we flipping that Bible. We giving 100%. Gotta be top of the list. Gotta be one of the 144,000. I've been gone for a while and back and forth in my mind. And back and forth, I go back and forth. I've been back and forth all the time. And Lord knows I be wildin'. Lord tell me when my trials and been in the now out and really get deep sometimes. And it's why I can't ease my mind. That's a problem. Tell me why I can't breathe sometimes. Drowning. Really get deep sometimes. And it's why I can't ease my mind. That's a problem. Tell me why I can't breathe sometimes. Drowning. Was drowning, I know I ain't dreaming. Demons, they giving me reason to fight. Was calling on love for the healing. Now I'm finally seeing the light. And these waves are not violent, but I got a sidekick that's gonna give me guidance. Whoa. Surrounded with brothers, that's with me, I'm searching, I'm seeking who's winning, who's slow. Stay around angels, I'm planted, I'm grounded, I got a stand tall like the top of the oak. Glad to be back on my feet, know I've been in too deep. Lord knows I've been struggling like Obi. That's just how I see. And it really get deep sometimes. And it's why I can't ease my mind, that's a problem. Tell me why I can't breathe sometimes. Drowning. Sometimes, and it's why I can't ease my mind. That's a problem. Tell me why I can't breathe sometimes. Drowning.
What? Look, no. The nigga inside told me to rebel against God, and I told him no. I got a feeling inside, I think that is lust, I can't let it grow. The devil, he tried to beguile me, but I looked at him and I told him no. It's venom. I'm from the tribe of Judah, I'm rocking with Levi, ain't talking the denim. I gotta judge the people, but I do not have the power to condemn them. Little ones, I can offend them. Casting out demons, I'm looking for swine to find out where do I send them. I heard this beat, it was groovy. You see us marching, we got a whole camera team, look like we shooting a movie. Attitude just like I'm Riley, knowledgeable like I'm Huey. All of you nations, you owe me, like you're Brian and I'm Stewie. Where's my money? Ooey. Gross. Just like the darkness inside of my people, I see it's been growing the most. It's crazy how niggas be talking, ain't doing a lot, but doing the most. They broken the bread and turn it to toast. Whoa. What's funny is I put the blunt down, but Christians still asking for smoke. I'm pulling precept on precept on precept on precept, and all they can do is just quote. Don't cut a man in the midst of his speech. Only thing cutting me off is a comma. Only thing sitting me down is a diner. That's when I eat. Bon appetit. Only one setting things off, no Latifah. Only one's running things just like a sneaker. Only one's crying out loud like a speaker. You sit alone on the side like a bleacher. I keep the laws of God, I can teach it. We at the top, just like a t-shirt. You feel the curse because of your sin. You covered in thorns so we couldn't reach him. My God is the best. I do not need the whole alphabet. Just give me the R and the E and the S. Then give me the P and the E and the C and the T. Then give me my respect. I know it's not hard to forget. This better not happen again.
Shining light up on your past, you know he been lying. We been corrupted, now disgusted, it's time to break him down. You ain't never had the spirit, no, not one time. Got our people up every Sunday coming to pay your time. Hey, but it's time for the real. Samuel, yeah, it's time for the kill. Christianity, part of my friends, but that itch got us breaking the seal. Taught us sin, yeah, it made us to kneel. White Jesus like everywhere. Broke our spirit and it made us scared. Now we in the streets, spiritually dead. Pull up. You already know what it is. You hear the boots banging and the trumpet ring. You know we all up in your grill. Cause this is got to cease. Moving sin, yeah, the mark of the beast. We ain't come here to fight you. We only came here to teach, expanding our reach. Oh, you say you love the people, well, we about to see. Denounce everything that you done taught and give up your seat. Yeah, we knew you wouldn't, cause you ain't for the sheep. You a wolf up in sheep clothing. That's why we had to pull up on you. Outside.
They don't wanna play with us. The word of the Lord, we swinging the sword, yeah, it can get dangerous. And we gon' shine, cause it ain't a thing to us. We keeping the charge, they pulling your car, cause it ain't a game to us. We outside, 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 we outside.
Tell your pastor we outside, we need to talk to him. That purple and gold, the army of God, yeah, a convoy. That's your pastor constantly crying like a little boy. Trying to save a slave master like a good boy. Unapologetic, my actions, I don't regret it, no. Precept after precept after precept after cut him up. He dancing around, jumping around, ever around and found out his blood on the pavement. Your pastor can't see, he blind now. What the hell wrong with him? I say he asinine. He tried to duck, I hit him again with a punchline. I heard you in that teaching with your Bible clothes. Prosperity preacher, pastor, keep a bankroll. We banging on your church, we at the front door. You steady collecting tithes, taking from the popo. Turn my speaker up, I need a reader. Give me the mic, watch me fight for my people.
We outside, they don't wanna play with us. The word of the Lord, we swinging the sword, yeah, it can get dangerous. And we gon' shine, cause it ain't a thing to us. We keeping the charge, they pulling your car, cause it ain't a game to us. We outside, 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 we outside. Wicked Esau know it's time up, it's time up. The nasty wash pot know they time up, they time up. Turn it. Fire!
Yeah, yeah. We put it in work every day, and you know we content for the faith, so we never pretend with the fake. Got no time to hang out with the snakes. I just know what I am, what I ain't. I just do what I can, what I can't. I just leave it to him, I don't think. Hey, what do you mean? My blessing came straight from the Lord, straight for the team. I'm out here just praising my God. Everybody know I gotta grow. All that evil can't take that no more. I can't hang with the wicked no more. Can't stay the same my whole life. Ain't got much longer, I gotta get stronger. I'm lifting and building my faith, doing whatever it takes. Giving at least to my dad, can't afford that mistake. Ducking and dodging the face, can't be with phonies. He told me I gotta be great. Fire, brimstone, embers, infernos. I cannot swim in that lake. What turns a kid to a man and a man to a king and a king to a god? It's deeper than surface, I wanna be worth it. So I'm out here fixing these flaws. So I'm out here keeping these laws. They actions show me that they frauds, pushing they lies of facades. Now who gonna answer this call? Oh God, we put it in work every day, and you know we content for the faith, so we never pretend with the fake. Got no time to hang out with the snakes. I just know what I am, what I ain't. I just do what I can, what I can't. I just leave it to him, I don't think. Hey, what do you mean? My blessing came straight from the Lord, straight for the team. I'm out here just praising my God.
All right. We're back. We are back from the break.
Yeah.
Fly through this real fast. Fly through this real quick. I'm gonna praise the Most High. All right. Let's begin. Concubine. Go to 21 verse 15. Jump to verse 15. Same book. Deuteronomy 21, 15. Give me Sirach 25 and 26.
Deuteronomy chapter 21, verse 15.
There's another one they're going to use.
If a man have two wives, one beloved and another hated, and they have borne him children, both the beloved and the hated, and if the firstborn son be hers that was hated, then it shall be, when he maketh his sons to inherit that which he hath, that he may not make the son of the beloved firstborn before the son of the hated, which is indeed the firstborn. But he shall acknowledge the son of the hated for the firstborn by giving him a double portion of all that he had. For he is the beginning of his strength. The right of the firstborn is his.
So he's the oldest. So it says here, if a man have two wives, so they run there. See? 2 wives. See, brother? See? Yeah, I see. It says, if a man have two wives, and the key word here is if. If a man have two wives, one beloved, another hated, one beloved, another hated. Now, is a man supposed to hate his wife? No, he's not. So why is it emphasizing one loved and one hated? If this law were not put in place, what would he do? He would treat the woman that's loved, her child, better than the one that's hated. But the one that's hated had the child first. And the firstborn is the heir. So this law is to assure that the firstborn of the hated is given his due because he is the heir. This law does not have anything to do with multiple wives, aside from mentioning two wives, which is fine. But it's talking about if a man has two wives, one woman that's loved, one hated. This is a Negro-proof law again. Because it's showing you that, biblically speaking, Israel, what they would do is they would mistreat the woman. If they had a wife that was loved and one that was hated, the one that was hated, that child would be neglected due to his hatred for the woman. Now, how is it possible for a man to have a wife that's loved and one that's hated? Well, how can he keep a wife that's remember, under Moses, I'm going to show you. Under Moses, a man can do something that, if he hated her, what can he do? He can let her go. Let's Sirach 25 and 26.
The book of Sirach, chapter 25, verse 26. Come on. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh, and give her a bill of divorce, and let her go.
So, under Moses, that's the Mosaic law. If she will not go as you would have her, cut her off, write her a bill of divorce. Keep that in mind, bill of divorce. Bill of divorce, and let her go. Right? Now, give me Deuteronomy 24. We're going to return to 21. Deuteronomy 24, and we're going to read verse 1.
Deuteronomy chapter 24, verse 1. When a man hath taken a wife and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes.
That he marries her, and it come to pass he finds no favor, and she finds no favor in his eyes. Go ahead.
Because he hath found some uncleanness in her.
Because he hath found some uncleanness in her. He found some uncleanness in her. Go ahead.
Then let him write her a bill of divorcement and give it in her hand and send her out of his house.
Read on.
And when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife. And if the latter husband hate her and write her a bill of divorcement.
He hates her too and gets rid of her also. Go ahead.
And giveth it in her hand and sendeth her out of his house. Or if the latter husband die, which took her to be his wife.
Go ahead.
Her former husband, which sent her away, may not take her again to be his wife. After that, she is defiled.
If a man decides to take it upon himself where he has a wife, and then he puts her away, she marries somebody else, the first husband that put her away wants her back, he can't take her back because she's defiled. You hear stories of Israelite men that will have, quote unquote, a wife or wives, right? One of those wives will step out on him, get knocked up by some other dude out in the world, and then he goes and chases after her and brings her back and has the other wife raise that child. This is happening. You got brothers playing other brothers' saves game. That's what they doing. You got brothers coming around playing other brothers' saves game. The woman steps out, the wife, quote unquote, steps out with some other dude out in the world, Then he chased after her, I love you. Then she come back pregnant with some other dude's baby she stepped out on him with, and then makes the other wife take care of that child. What scripture is that? She defiled according to y'all follow Moses, right? So she goes and his wife steps out. That marriage should be done. Immediately, she's defiled. Read on, verse 4.
Her former husband, which sent her away, may not take her again to be his wife. After that, she is defiled. For that is abomination.
That is what?
Abomination before the Lord.
Go ahead.
And thou shalt not cause the land to sin, which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance.
So you cannot return to your wife that you put away once she slept with somebody else. That is done. It's over. Wrap. Finished. Right? Now. No. Give me Judges 19, verse 1. Here's what brothers do.
The book of Judges, chapter 19, verse 1. And it came to pass in those days, when there was no king in Israel, that there was a certain Levite sojourning on the side of Mount Ephraim, who took to him a concubine out of Bethlehem, Judah. And his concubine played the whore against him.
She stepped outside the marriage, played the whore against him. Go ahead. His concubine, go ahead.
And went away from him unto her father's house.
She ran back to her daddy's house after she slept with somebody else. Ran back to her father's house. So she knew when she stepped outside the marriage that it was over. So she ran back to her father's house. Go ahead.
To Bethlehem, Judah.
Go ahead.
And was there 4 whole months.
Go ahead. Watch this. Watch verse 3. Watch what he does. Verse 3.
And her husband arose and went after her to speak friendly unto her.
Simp.
And to bring her again, having his servant with him and a couple of asses. And she brought him into her father's house. And when the father of the damsel saw him, he rejoiced to meet him.
So this dude ran back to get his defiled wife back into his good graces. That's why she got killed and ravished later on. Because God don't like that. So the point of the matter is that this dude ran after his defiled woman that played the whore on him. He ran back to go get her. You got Israel doing the same thing now. BHI is doing this. But they're leaders somehow. Matthew 19 now.
Matthew chapter 19.
If it's not you, then I'm not talking to you. But if it is you, don't get mad. Just, stop doing abominable things. This is what it is. Matthew 19 and verse 3.
Matthew chapter 19, verse 3. The Pharisees also came unto him, tempting him, and saying unto him, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife for every cause?
So the Pharisees asked Christ, is it lawful to put away a wife for every cause? Get Mark 9. Go ahead.
And he answered and said unto them, have ye not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female?
What did Christ do? Christ took them before Moses. He said, we read it earlier in Genesis chapter 2, verse 7 and down, where it says, in the beginning, have you not read that he which made them at the beginning made them male and female? Read on.
And said, for this cause shall a man leave father and mother, and shall cleave to his wife, and they twain shall be one flesh.
You read that before, right? Go ahead.
Wherefore they are no more twain, but one flesh.
Go ahead.
What therefore God hath joined together, let not man put asunder.
Why is he saying that? Because the conversation is what? Can a man put away his wife for every cause? They were asking Christ, can a man put away his wife for every cause? Christ returns and says, well, from the beginning, God made them male and female, and what God has joined together, let not man put asunder. Go ahead, watch this.
They say unto him, why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement?
Why did Moses command then to give a writing of divorcement if what God put together, no man could put asunder? Why did Moses allow them to put it asunder what God has joined together? Go ahead.
And to put her away.
And divorce her. Go ahead, watch this.
He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives.
Go ahead.
But from the beginning,
before Moses was even around, go ahead.
It was not so.
There was no divorce. There was no divorce before Moses. But because y'all evil and rebellious with him, he had to pass a law that will allow you to do it because you do it anyway. Negro-proof laws. Read on.
And I say unto you.
No, whoa. Wait. Read again.
And I say unto you.
Christ said, and I say unto you. What?
Whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication.
Christ said, I say unto you, because Moses said you could put away for every cause. What's every cause? Finding some uncleanness in her. Deuteronomy 24, verse 1. That was every cause. Christ said, listen, I say unto you what? Read.
Whosoever shall put away his wife.
What?
Except
for what?
it be for fornication.
Go ahead.
And shall marry another.
Go ahead.
Committeth adultery.
Go ahead.
And whoso marrieth her which is put away doth commit adultery.
So Christ says, listen, y'all, Moses told y'all for any cause you can put her away. I'm telling you from this day forward, except she commits fornication, meaning she sleeps with somebody else, you can never put her away. Now, she molests let's say, for example, she molests the child. That's fornication. That marriage is done. Outside of fornication, you can never put her away ever. Outside of fornication. Understand that, BHI? Because y'all don't do that. Y'all put her away. Y'all do every cause. Christ said except for fornication. Oh, I'm mad at her. I'm gonna put her away. Give me the BOE, please. The bill of email, please. Screenshot, bill of email divorce. If I was an a-hole, I would show you a name, but I'm gonna be nice. The bill of email here. Let's see if we read about fornication in this divorce here. Yeah, I sent it to them. It's in Telegram. It's in Telegram. No, it's in Telegram. It's a screenshot of an email. Sister got from her from the BHI community. Go down. It's a screenshot. Go down. You can't make this up. Let's see if you read about her cheating or stepping out. Let's see. I blotted the name out. I'm nice. Read that. Read the topic of the email.
I never want to see you again. I hate you.
Oh, wow. I hate you. Go ahead.
You are free to go. You are free to go. We are divorced.
We divorced. D-I-V-O-S-T. We divorced. Go ahead.
And I never want to see you again.
Oh, okay. Let's see why.
I hope you find someone who meets your standard.
Okay, I don't see the fornication here. Go ahead.
I would not let you bring me lower than you have.
Okay.
Have a good life.
Sent from my iPhone. Bill of email. Where is it? Oh, you cheated on me. Never want to see you again. That don't make sense. How could you sleep with him? I can't believe you. That don't make sense. I don't read anywhere about fornication in this email. Nowhere. This is an example of BHI madness. Brothers putting away their wives, because these are your wives, right? Wives. So where in the Bible can we find it's okay to put away your wives outside of fornication like Christ said? That's why we know these brothers don't believe in Christ. You may say you do and say it's professed to be his name, Yahushua, but y'all don't really believe what Christ said. Christ said, except for fornication, you shall not put away your wives. If she ain't step out, you can't leave her. But y'all somehow are able to just bypass what Christ said here and just divorce her anyway. You can't make this up. Then you badmouth us like we're the bad guy, but you breaking Christ's laws. You can't make it up. The same ones that talk bad about us are sending these stupid emails here. Bill of emails. Can't make it up. Now, if we were like you, we have your whole name here, your picture, your birth date, your mama, your grandfather. If we were like y'all, we have all your name up on here. But we're more reserved and more mature. So we won't do that to you. We don't do what y'all do to us, to you. That's why we get the best start. All praise to the Most High. We get the blessings. And the work continues and spreads and so forth because we don't stoop down to such levels. That's like the Negro with a headband or turban on. Read verse 9 for him again, please.
And I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except it be for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. And whoso marrieth her, which is put away, doth commit adultery.
Go ahead.
His disciples say unto him,
watch this.
If the case of the man be so with his wife, it is not good to marry.
Why they say that? Because Christ said, listen, man, if it ain't fornication, you can't divorce her. They said, well, if the case be so with the wife, man, we shouldn't get married at all. Because they were raised under the knowledge of what Moses said, for any cause. Christ said, nah, that's done. Because from the beginning, that was not so. I'm taking us back to the beginning, where there was no divorce. Christ said, no more of that. I'm taking us back to the time before Moses where there was no divorce. From now on, you cannot divorce your wife except for fornication. These BHIs do not follow that law at all. None. Oh, I'm mad at her because she turned my business on YouTube. That's too bad. It's your wife, quote unquote. I'm mad at her because she disrespects me and cursed me out. That's your business. That's your wife, right? That's your wife. Gonna go by her credit. If you that's your wife, no problem. You gotta keep your disrespectful, shiftless, crazy woman until she steps out. And if you try to be sick and make her step out, the Most High is gonna kill both of y'all. And provoke your people. Love your neighbor as yourself. Can't provoke that. Now, give me Mark 9. Mark 9 and 2.
The book of Mark, chapter 9, verse 2.
Read the same thing again.
And after 6 days, Jesus taketh with him Peter and James and John, and leadeth them up into a high mountain, apart by themselves. And he was
Mark 9 and verse 9 2. Is that verse 2 I wanted? Let me see. Mark 9 and 2. I don't want that far up. Mark 9 and, or is it 10 and 2? We're talking about the same thing. 10 2, yeah, 10 2. I wrote the wrong thing. 10 2.
The book of Mark, chapter 10, verse 2. And the Pharisees came to him and asked him, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife? Tempting him. And he answered and said unto them, what did Moses command you? And they said, Moses suffered to write a bill of divorcement and to put her away.
He did. Go ahead.
And Jesus answered and said unto them, for the hardness of your heart, he wrote you this precept.
For the what?
For the hardness of your heart, he wrote you this precept.
That's the precept. He also wrote the precept for if a man entices a maid, a concubine. That's for rebellion. Rebellion. We weren't supposed to have these captive women. We weren't supposed to have them. We weren't supposed to entice a maid behind our father's back. We weren't supposed to do that either. Not supposed to have a wife that you hate. We're going to get to that part in a minute. Go ahead.
But from the beginning of the creation, God made them male and female.
That's all I want. The part I wanted was, for the hardness of your hearts, he wrote you this precept. And many, many others he wrote because of hardness of heart and rebellion. Now, get me Manners of the Israelite, page 87. Give me Exodus 22:22. And Tobit 1 and 7. Let me see. Read that. Notwithstanding. Go down, let me see. I don't want all of that. Go down to the bottom. Start from for when it. Go up. For when it. Right there. For when it was instituted.
For when it was instituted.
Start from we must not.
We must not, therefore, be surprised that God should tolerate polygamy, which had been introduced before the deluge.
For the flood. Go ahead. Which was Cain's started off. His seed started off. Go ahead.
Although contrary to the primitive institution of marriage. For when it was instituted in the terrestrial paradise.
In heaven on earth. In terrestrial paradise it was introduced. Go ahead.
There was as yet no concupiscence in human nature.
There was no concupiscence in human nature when marriage was established. That's why Christ said from the beginning, divorce was not so. Go ahead.
And since it had been raised in the new law to the dignity of a sacrament, it is accompanied with very powerful graces.
Mercies. Go ahead.
But in the intermediate time, when grace was much less and sin reigned, it was becoming the goodness of God to use more indulgence. Polygamy was like...
Indulgence means God allowed us to do it even though he was against it. Go ahead.
Polygamy was like divorce, which Jesus Christ told the Jews had only been tolerated among them on account of the hardness of their hearts.
They did it anyway. Go ahead.
Besides their wives, there were also all allowed concubines, who generally were slaves.
Right, go ahead.
The lawful wives had no other advantage.
No other advantage, go ahead.
Over them, but the dignity that rendered their children heirs of the inheritance.
Right, the concubines were not heirs, their wives were heirs, so they were their own kind. Go ahead.
So that the name of concubine did not signify a state of debauchery, as it does among us, but only a less solemn marriage.
A lesser wife at the time, go ahead.
After all, this liberty was so far from rendering the married state more easy.
After all, this liberty we had that God tolerated was so far from rendering the married state more easy, go ahead.
That it added very much to the weight of his yoke.
Go ahead.
A husband could not divide his heart. a husband could not divide his heart so equally among his wives as to please them all.
Go ahead.
He was obliged to govern them like a despot, as the husbands in eastern parts of the world do to this day.
Go ahead.
So that there was no longer any equality, friendship, or society in marriage.
Go ahead.
It was still more difficult for the rival wives.
The rival wives like Hagar and Sarah, Leah and Rachel, Peninnah and Hannah. Go ahead.
To agree among themselves. There was no end of divisions, cabals, and domestic strife.
Infighting. Go ahead.
Every woman's children had as many stepmothers
They had stepmothers. Go ahead.
as the father had wives. Each child espoused the interests of his own mother
Each child started with their own mom against the other moms. Go ahead.
and looked upon the children of the other wives in no other light than that of strangers or enemies.
Now that's so-and-so's kid. That's their sister. That's their sibling. That's so. It called Absalom. Tamar was Absalom's sister. That was so-and-so's brother. They all siblings, but it was rivalry among them. Like Adonai and Solomon, for example. Go ahead. Because we remember it says there was no concupiscence in paradise when we was good. But then sin stepped in. This happened when polygamy stepped in. Go ahead.
Hence the expression so often repeated in Scripture. He is my brother and the son of my own mother.
See, that's what we said. Go ahead.
We find instances of
He's my brother and the son of my own mother. That's how we refer to our siblings as opposed to that so-and-so's sister. That's so-and-so's mom. But they were, even though we were siblings, same dad, different mom, that's so-and-so's mom over there. It caused division because of that sin that was in us. Go ahead.
We find instances of these divisions in the family of David.
Yep, go ahead.
And still more dreadful ones in that of Herod.
Go ahead.
The liberty of separating by divorce was likewise attended with very disagreeable consequences. An engagement was more ratherly entered upon. Less pains were taken to please each other. And the number of marriages might go to such an excess
Go ahead.
as to become only a life of
Palliated debauchery. That's what it becomes now. Because our people are not good in the mind, spirit, and not ready for that. That's why I keep stressing all the time, we're not opposed to polygyny in the kingdom. We're not built for that now. Our minds are not good at all. But Negroes want to have king privileges, but be in captivity. Make-believe, fairy tale, playing house. Now, give me Exodus 22:22.
Exodus chapter 22, verse 22.
And you sisters that sit up there and go for it, you end up taking care of that nigga because he ain't got no damn job. You got 3 wives working 2 full-time jobs while he sits around playing PS5, playing Madden or playing NBA Live. That's what y'all do. Now you gotta be his mommy and his wife at the same time. Exodus 22:22. Congratulations, you played yourself. 22:22.
Ye shall not afflict any widow or fatherless child.
You should not what?
Afflict any widow or fatherless child.
You should not afflict any widow or fatherless child. Fatherless child. There were instances where children had no parents, but we had elders or leaders over them to look after them when they had no parents. There was always someone over someone who had no parents. Now, next one, Tobit 1. There was always a guardian involved in the child had no parents' life. Tobit, what I asked you to get?
1 and 7.
Get that, please.
Tobit, chapter 1, verse 7. The first 10th part of all increase I gave to the sons of Aaron, who ministered at Jerusalem. Another 10th part I sold away and went and spent it every year at Jerusalem.
Go ahead.
And the third I gave unto them to whom it was meet.
When he was still in the land, before he got taken captive by Assyria. Go ahead.
As Deborah, my father's mother,
Deborah, my father's mom, my grandmother, go ahead,
had commanded me.
had taught him. Why? Read on.
Because I was left an orphan.
He was orphaned by his father. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Furthermore, when I was come to the age of a man, I married Anna.
That's all I want. It says, whom it was me as Deborah, my father's mother, had commanded me, because I was left an orphan by my father. His father abandoned him. So that's nothing new today when men make kids and go leave them and their grandma raised them. That ain't new. That's Bible too. Deadbeat. That's exactly what he was. He went to idolatry with the rest of Ephraim and Northern Kingdom and abandoned his son. So Tobit was raised by his grandma, but his grandma has some sense. Now, next one, give me Acts 16:1. So fatherless kids ain't nothing new, but there was always someone over them. Acts 16:1.
The book of Acts, chapter 16, verse 1.
Let's go.
Then came he to Derbe and Lystra, And behold, a certain disciple was there named Timotheus, the son of a certain woman, which was a Jewess, and believed, but his father was a Greek.
His father was a Greek. Okay, so that's going into Timothy. His father was a Greek. I mean, his father, like Tobit's father, was into pretty much idolatry, another lifestyle. Now, go to, his father was Israel, by the way, not a heathen. All right, now, get me 1 Timothy 1, verse 4.
1 Timothy chapter 1 and verse 4.
Matthew 19.
Neither give heed to fables and endless genealogies, which minister questions rather than godly edifying, which is in faith. So do. Now the end of the commandment is charity out of a pure heart, and of a good conscience, and of faith unfeigned, from which some having swerved have turned aside unto vain.
Sorry, wrong one. 2 Timothy 1. Sorry about that. 2 Timothy 1, verse 5. My fault.
2 Timothy chapter 1, verse 5. Come on. When I call to remembrance the unfeigned faith that is in thee, which
In Timothy, go ahead.
which dwelt first in thy grandmother
In
Lois. And thy grandmother.
Just like Tobit's grandmother. Go ahead.
Lois. And thy mother Eunice. And I am persuaded that in thee also.
So Timothy's father was the same way as Tobit's father. Was no damn good, but the grandmother and mom stayed faithful. Same thing. So Timothy was also somewhat a fatherless child as well. Nothing new. And who became his father? What did Paul call him? His son in the faith. His father, spiritual father. Same exact thing. Now, give me Matthew 19. Let's go back there again.
The book of Matthew, chapter 19, verse, you want to start at verse 3?
No, stop in verse 10. 10
Verse 10?
and 11. We already finished Matthew 19.
Verse 10. His disciples say unto him, if the case of the man be so with his wife, it is not good to marry.
So if a man can put his wife for any cause, only fornication, we shouldn't get married at all. Go ahead, watch this. Watch what Christ says to them.
But he said unto them, all men cannot receive this.
All men will not do that. They're going to still divorce their wives despite what Christ just said. Christ said, except for fornication, you cannot put away your wives. Christ said, you're going to have people that's going to reject that. And I'm going to kill them, basically. Go ahead.
Save they to whom it is given.
Save they to whom it is given to understand. Who it is given to, Christ is dealing with. Who rejects it, Christ is not dealing with. Regardless of what name you call them. In your favorable Hebrew you profess to have or no. Now, get me Deuteronomy 22 and 13. And get me Isaiah 42 and 21.
Deuteronomy chapter 22, verse 13. If any man take a wife and go in unto her.
Now I'm going to show you why it says he has one wife that's loved and one wife that's hated. Because remember, under Mosaic law, if a man despises his wife, what can he do? Divorce her. They can divorce her. So why is this man in 21 that hates his wife, why is he keeping her around for? He can just divorce her. So what reason would he have to hate her? I'm going to show you why he hates her. And he can't get rid of her. Christ took this law right here and he magnified it where it falls into every category. 22, and what I say?
Verse 13.
Read that.
If any man take a wife and go in unto her and hate her.
And hates her. Go ahead.
And give occasions of speech against her.
And starts lying on her. Go ahead.
And bring up an evil name upon her.
Slander.
And say, I took this woman, and when I came to her, I found her not a maid.
When I lay with her on a wedding night, I found that someone touched her already. That she's not a virgin. Go ahead.
Then shall the father of the damsel and her mother take and bring forth the tokens of the damsel's virginity unto the elders of the gate of the city in the gate.
Go ahead.
And the damsel's father shall say unto the elders, I gave my daughter unto this man to wife, and he hateth her.
Yeah, he slandered her. Go ahead.
And lo, he hath given occasions of speech against her, saying, I found not thy daughter a maid.
Go ahead.
And yet these are the tokens of my daughter's virginity.
But here's the wedding. Here's the sheet. When they slept together in her hymen, she bled in that sheet, and the father would keep it as a token that when he slept with her, she was a virgin. So that the father will say, look, here's the sheet that proves that when he slept with her, she bled. She was a virgin. He's lying on my daughter. Read on. The tokens of her virginity is the blood on the sheet. Read on, in the wedding chamber. Go ahead.
And they shall spread the cloth before the elders of the
So
city.
they can all see it. Go ahead.
And the elders of that city shall take that man and chastise
And
him.
whip his ass. He gets beaten for that, for lying on the sister. Excuse my language. Go ahead.
And they shall immerse him in 100 shekels of silver.
He gets charged or penalized for lying on the sister. Go ahead.
And give them unto the father of the damsel.
And pay the father punitive damages. Go ahead. For
Because-
reputation. And his own reputation. Saying his daughter's a whore when she wasn't a whore. Go ahead.
Because he hath brought up an evil name upon a virgin of Israel.
Watch this.
And she shall be his wife.
She shall be his wife. Come on.
He may not put her away
When?
all his days.
He can never put her away. Like Christ said. Except for fornication. So he never put her away all his days. Remember what Moses said? Any cause. Moses, the law here is if he lies on her and slanders her and is proven false, he can never divorce her. So he has that wife he hates forever. That explains 21 verse 15 where it says a wife he loves and one he hates. Because he dealt with her wrongfully. But he has to keep her anyway. You see that? You understand?
Yes, sir.
He can never put her away all the days of his life. Unless she commits fornication. Now, let's go to 22. Let me see. No, 19, we stop at?
Verse 19.
19?
Yes, sir.
Give me Deuteronomy 22, verse 28. Deuteronomy 22. No. Yeah, 22, 28.
Verse 28. If a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed,
That's single. Go ahead. This is a repeat of Exodus 22 and 16. It's repeating that. Deuteronomy means second law or reciting. It's repeating the laws written before it. For the most part, Deuteronomy is repeating the laws that are written before. This here is repeating Exodus 22 and 16. Write it down. This is a precept for Exodus 22, 16. It's repeating Exodus 22, 16, but more detail. Read again.
if a man find a damsel that is a virgin, which is not betrothed,
And entice her, same thing, go ahead.
and lay hold on her,
Uh-huh.
and lie with her, and they be found.
Stop. Why does it say they be found? Because they got what? Caught. It's secret. Because normally what would happen? They would go to who? The father. So it says they be found means they get caught sleeping together. They be found. Go ahead.
Then the man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel's father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife.
If the father accepts him. If he refuses, then he still got to pay that dowry and gets no wife. Go ahead.
Because he hath humbled her.
Go ahead.
He may not put her away all his days.
You mean that what?
May not put her away all his
He
days.
can never divorce her. Christ took this law here and expanded it for every cause. Unless she commits fornication, you can never put her away. The disciples was like, yo, man, if that's the case, then you shouldn't get married at all. Damn. She could be crazy, deranged, a nutcase, and we can't put her away unless she commits fornication? We stuck with that? Christ said, yeah. Because from the beginning, there was no divorce. We're going back to that. Let's see if you guys stick with that law. But you won't. You'll just divorce these women in secret and be a nigga or a Negro. Now, give me Isaiah 42:21.
The book of Isaiah, chapter.
Now we know why it said he had a wife loved and one hated. Because the one he hates, he can never put her away for being dealing with her deceitfully. Either lying on her or laying with her outside the father's consent. Isaiah 42:21.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 21. Let's go. The Lord is well pleased for his righteousness' sake. He will magnify the law.
What will he do?
Magnify the law.
He makes the law harder. You cannot go against it. Remember, under Moses' law, for every cause. Now, under Christ, he says, nah, that's done with. That's finished. I say unto you, except for fornication, you can never put her away. Ever. All the days of your life. That goes across the board regardless of what, regardless. Stuck. She a crackhead? Stuck. You just start to sleep with her and she got some kind of disease that won't go away? Stuck. Forever. But they ain't gonna do it. Guarantee they ain't gonna do it. They'll find some kind of way around it. They don't believe in Christ anyway. Regardless of what special name they use for him. Malachi 2, verse 14. Magic names you guys use for him and don't keep none of his laws and commandments faithfully like you're supposed to. But names, though, the name. Malachi 2.
Malachi chapter 2, verse 14.
16.
Verse 16.
14, yes.
Verse 14. Yet ye say, wherefore? Because the Lord hath been witness between thee and the wife of thy youth.
Woman of your own kind, go ahead.
Against whom thou hast dealt treacherously.
By marrying the other nations, go ahead.
Yet is she thy companion and the wife of thy covenant.
Companion means she's your kind and your people, but you go out inside of her and see the other nations. There's a doctrine. Listen to this. You're going to love this guy. There's a doctrine that because Moses was able to keep Zipporah, if you come into the truth with a heathen wife, right, you had a heathen wife before the truth, you can keep the heathen wife. When you come in the truth, you can keep her. So let me make sure I understand this. Here you are, standing on the street corner, right? The white man's the devil, the Bible speaks of. You're the devil. You're wicked as hell. Then you go home to Amber because you're mad though before you came in the truth. That makes sense? Imagine that you're telling people, you're married to the white man. You're the devil, Candace Owens. You're married to the white man. You're the devil. And you go home. Hey, Tiffany. Hey. What's going on, Kelly? Hey, Kelly. Imagine that. Imagine you telling brothers, if you're married to a heathen before the truth, you can keep her only to go out and teach in the street against those that are married to, against the heathens that you're married to? Make it make sense. You're teaching that brothers can keep their heathen wives who they had before the truth, white women or whatever, then go out in the street corner and curse out the same heathen that you're laying in bed next to. Make it make sense. But we're crazy. We're Christians. Come on, man. Even Negroes in the world that married to the heathen woman get cursed out by Jake for being pro-black but married to an Edomite woman. Even Jake in the world got more sense than that, but y'all in the truth of the Bible, in a turban, in a Gandalf staff on the corner, cursing out Edomites, but you got an Edomite woman in the bed. Milk of magnesia. Girl, when the devil made you, he broke the mold. Excuse me, my sister. You mind tapping that white girl behind you over there, girl? That's y'all. That's you right there. Put that on the screen so they all see it. That's you with fringes. Or a turban or tassels. That's you there. The milk of magnesia. Oh, boy. Let's go back. Read on. Malachi 2. 15.
Verse 15. And did not he
Sirach
make
23.
one? Yet had he the residue of the Spirit.
Adam, come on.
And wherefore one?
Why did he make them two, Adam and Eve, one? Go ahead.
That he might seek a godly seed.
Come on. Israelite man, Israelite woman. He wants a godly seed between them. Go ahead.
Therefore take heed to your spirit.
Examine yourself. Go ahead.
And let none deal treacherously against the wife of his youth.
Marrying other nations. Next verse.
For the Lord, the God of Israel, saith that he hateth putting away.
He what?
He hateth putting away.
God hates divorce, especially for wrong reasons. He despised it. From the beginning, it was not so. God hated it. It says he suffered you, meaning he allowed you, because if he didn't allow it or pass laws to regulate the evil, it'd be out of control. So he had to let Moses pass a law that what he joined together is put asunder. Because we were evil and rebellious in that wilderness. So he dropped dead there. God called Moses' congregation an evil congregation. Not righteous, evil congregation. God hated putting away. Go ahead.
For one covereth violence with his garment.
They used their fringes or the law to go, yeah, I can have a heathen because Solomon did it. Yeah, David had concubines. Meanwhile, Solomon was wealthy and free and ruling, and the Bible says clear he was wrong for that, but you use him anyway. And you can't make this up. You were not supposed to marry the other nations at all. God had leniency for them. That don't apply to you. You ain't them. Read on.
Saith the Lord
of hosts. The same goes for Moses. The same goes for Joseph. The same goes for Esther. You ain't them. Read on.
Therefore, take heed to your spirit that ye deal not treacherously.
Stick to your own kind. Now, Get me what I want. That's why a lot of these brothers be doing these videos about loving the nations. A lot of them be having heathen parents or mothers and so forth, and that side of them starts leaning into disloyalty toward their own kind, because they got mama's blood flowing through their veins, causing confusion sometimes. I don't know what it is. Maybe, I don't know. We just not keeping no commandments. I don't know. Maybe it's just that. You're just evil and stupid. I don't know. Sirach 23, where we at? 23 and 16.
The book of Sirach, chapter 23, verse 16. 2 sorts of men multiply sin, and the third will bring wrath. A hot mind is as a burning fire. It would never be quenched till it be consumed. A fornicator in the body of his flesh would never cease till he have kindled a fire.
They will not stop. They don't care what the Bible says. They're going to do what they want to do. Verse 17.
All bread is sweet to a whoremonger. He would not leave off till he died.
I've heard stories of brothers, BHIs, that have married sisters. Just to show that every conclave there's like. This brother married a sister that was running from the law. The sister, rumor has it, was on the run because, from what I hear, she shot her ex-husband in the back. Then she tells the brothers he was weak because he died from a gunshot in the back.
Oh, shit.
Then she tried to hide the gun, and he's married to this chick. He the same one I'm going to try to do a video commentary. I wouldn't advise it, sir. I wouldn't advise you to say anything. Just know that you married a woman that was a murderer. Every conclave says like. He was weak because he shot her. Who dies from a gunshot to the back? He's so weak. That's who you married to? That's who you sleep with? That's the kind you stuff your penis into? That? Homicidal maniacs that blame a man for dying for shooting them in the back? She blamed him for dying? That's who you married to. That's your love interest. Don't talk about this video. Just watch. Take notes and shut your stupid whoremongering mouth.
That's right.
Where we at? 1 Corinthians 5:11. I'll name you next time. 1 Corinthians 5.
1 Corinthians chapter 5 and verse 11. But now,
Like I said, that's what I heard. If it's a lie, it's a lie. But that's what I heard. A lot of these dudes marry crazy sisters. We encounter them all the time. A lot of them live in homeless shelters. They show us the children of these so-called leaders. This is his kids right here. Where do you live? In my car. Aren't you wife number 4? Yeah. When do you see him? In the hotel room. Then where do you go after that? Back to my car. This happened 2 occasions. In Philadelphia, of all places. 1 Corinthians 5.
1 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 11. Come on. But now I have written unto you not to keep company. If any man that is called a brother be a fornicator, or covetous, or an idolater, or a railer, or a drunkard, or an extortioner, with such an one, no, not to eat.
Go ahead.
For what have I to do to judge them also that are without?
Who are in the world? Go ahead.
Do not ye judge them that are within?
We judge those that are within. Go ahead.
But them that are without, God judgeth.
Them that are in the world, God deal with them. Go ahead.
Therefore, put away from among yourselves that wicked person.
One thing I noticed about BHIs is a wicked loyalty where evil takes place in the congregation, and the reason why they can't judge it is because they're all involved in the same exact thing. That's why oftentimes, like for example, I'll give y'all an example. Deacon Asaph was on Clubhouse the other day, and the camp decided to do a video about him crashing out. He crashed out on one of our members about Christ being God of the Old Testament. Yeah, and IUIC is Christian, and they say Christ is the Heavenly Father. He crashed out. And I'm like, that's so weird, because the last time I remember, their elder or former colleague or elder went on YouTube and said that the Israelite movement is a joke that should not be taken seriously, and that he sees more Christian values in vocab Malone than the Israelite community. And he would not associate himself with any Israelite group ever. There was no video commentary done on it. There was no comments at all. It said nothing. Then the same said brother or colleague of theirs goes on a podcast full of unbelieving Negroes and tries to plead his cause about a sin that was exposed or allegedly revealed about him from his so-called woman or whatever, wife, whatever. And there's no video commentary about that. But Asaph's crashing out set precedent over your own fellow elder who you were once associated with or a colleague. You bypass that to talk about Asaph's crashing out. I wonder why that is. Give me, real quick, here's the Susanna. I'm going to show you why that is. Because if I have dirt on you and you have dirt on me, we can't talk about each other. I'm going to say a little about you. You'll say a little about me. But if I say too much, you might get mad and air me out. But if I get mad, I can air you out. So we're going to separate on peaceful terms. That's what we'll do. That's what y'all be doing. And think we've been in this troop for almost 20 years and we don't see what y'all be doing. We don't think. We watch. We see. We know. I want verse real quick. Where's the Susanna? Where's that book at, man? I always forget where it's in the back of Ciroc. What is that? Yeah. It's bad. That is small. Always. There we go. I got it. All right. We're going to read verse 5. I'm going to jump down for time. Verse 5.
History of Susanna, chapter 1, verse 5.
Let's go.
The same year were appointed 2 of the ancients of the people to be judges, such as the Lord spake of, that wickedness came from Babylon, from ancient judges, who seemed to govern the people.
BHIs, who seemed to govern the people, being wicked as hell. Now let's jump down when they start lusting after Susanna. Go down to verse 12. These 2 men. No, verse 11.
Verse 11. For they were ashamed to declare their lust.
They were lusting after this woman, married woman. Go ahead.
That they desired to have to do with her.
Come on.
Yet they watched diligently from day to day to see her.
Both of them had the same sin going on, the same debaucherous, lascivious, evil lust going on. Go ahead.
And the one said to the other, let us now go home.
Yo, man, listen, bro. I'm about to crash out, man. I'm going to go home, man. I'm about to crash. You out? Yeah, me too, man. I got to leave. Let's go. Go ahead.
For it is dinner time.
It's getting late. Go ahead.
So when they were going out,
both of them left each other. Go ahead.
They parted the one from the other.
One went that way. One went that way. Go ahead.
And turning back again.
Then both of them came right back around. Go ahead.
They came to the same place.
To the same place to do what? To watch Susanna lustfully, secretly. Go ahead.
And after that, they had asked one another the cause.
What are you doing here, man? What you doing here? Go ahead.
They acknowledged their lust.
They acknowledged what?
Their lust.
Go ahead.
Then appointed they a time both together when they might find her alone.
They both had lust in common. Let's work together. Every kind cleaves to his like. So that's why oftentimes, rather than comment on things that matter, like your colleague crashing out or your former elder who you deserted or defected from crashing out, you want to talk about Asaph rather than what's going on in your own house or outside your own house or what was formerly your house. Because both of y'all got the same thing going on. Some brothers like playing, be quiet. I'll be nice. I'm not going to go there. Y'all get the point. Some brothers like that stuff. They share that common, deep, debaucherous activity at home with their women. Or not. Who knows? Lord knoweth. But what I do know is that brothers have dirt on each other, and so they keep calm. Oh, yeah, I love that brother, man. I have nothing but love for him. Yeah, I know dirt too. Some brothers come from a gang background. Some come from a gangster background. Some come from a pimping background. And what do those two have in common? They both love money and women. Both of them. So they tend to work together really well until money's involved. Then they kind of go their separate ways. Try to keep it secret like we stupid. 6:13 now. Where we at? 1 Corinthians, go back there. Let's go back there now. So when you have fornicators among you, well, unlike BHI, you put them out. Unlike BHI, you must put out the fornicator among you, put him out for a certain time until he gets himself together or gets herself together. So what do BHI tend to do? Keep them around because they're guilty of the exact same thing. You cannot judge what you are already. 1 Corinthians 6.
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 13. Meats for the belly, and the belly for meats.
And it's not a surprise because when your former elders teach things like you can have sex with underage girls and prostitutes are clean, when you find yourself coming from elders like that, I can understand why you don't see what the Bible says. You fall behind men that teach it's okay to have sex with kids if they bleed from the ages of 8 and up. That's okay. And rape women is okay. Those are your former elders. I can see why you don't see what the Bible says. Because that's your origin story. A bunch of bums that have deviant sexual mindsets. It makes perfect sense why you all confused anyway. 1 Corinthians 6 and 11.
Oh, verse 13 or
13,
11?
go ahead.
Meats for the belly and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. Now the body is not for fornication, but for the Lord, and the Lord for the body. And God hath both raised up the Lord, and will also raise us up, up us by his own power.
Go ahead.
Know ye not that your bodies are the members of Christ? Shall I then take the members of Christ and make them the members of an harlot? God forbid.
Don't do prostitutes. The bum camp don't believe that. They say you can. They're cleaner than women. They're the cleanest. Them dudes on video saying prostitutes are the cleanest women. Those are your former elders. And we should take you seriously. And you following men that teach you can have sex with kids and it's okay. You're the guys. Go ahead.
Verse 16. What? Know ye not that he which is joined to an harlot is one body? For two, saith he, shall be one flesh.
Go ahead.
But he that is joined unto the Lord is one spirit.
18.
Flee fornication.
Flee fornication. Don't sleep with prostitutes. Go ahead.
Every sin that a man doeth is without the body.
Outside this truth. Outside the body. Go ahead.
But he that committeth fornication sinneth against his own body.
You harm yourself. You harm yourself. Now, Sirach 19:2. Maybe it's best you guys not talk about us. Just kind of just do your thing, teach your Hebrew and your microchip and whatever it is you do, and have your little debates, you know, without solutions for the people to fix them, and just go on about your business, and we're going to be all right. 19:2.
The book of Sirach, chapter 19.
I'm getting older, bro, and the patience is starting to wear a little thinner now. I'm getting kind of tired of y'all at this point. I used to normally just ignore it and just kind of just move on, but I like the problems, to be honest. I like it. I gotta stop this. 19 verse 2.
The book of Sirach, chapter 19, verse 2. Wine and women will make men of understanding to fall away, and he that cleaveth to harlots will become impudent.
He that cleaves to harlots will become impudent, disrespectful, shipless, crazy, hate God's laws, pretty much. You become one with the harlot. 26:22, same book.
Sirach chapter 26, verse 22. And harlot shall be accounted as spittle.
God said what?
A harlot shall be accounted as spittle.
Okay, go ahead.
But a married woman is a tower against death to her husband.
So God don't like whores. He don't like harlots. I don't know where you get that idea that harlots are clean or cool to have, because God says they're kind of less than nothing, kind of than spittle. Give me Matthew 5 and 27. You read that already? Get that, Matthew 5:27? You did, I'll skip past it. No, save me more time.
Yes, we did.
All right, give me Tobit 8 and 4.
The book of Tobit, chapter 8, verse 4. Come on! And after that, they were both shut in together. Tobias rose out of the bed and said, Sister, arise, and let us pray that God would have pity on us. Then began Tobias to say, Blessed art thou, O God of our fathers, and blessed is thy holy and glorious name forever. Let the heavens bless thee, and all thy creatures.
Come on.
Thou madest Adam, and gavest him Eve, his wife, for an helper and stay.
Help meet. Go ahead.
Of them came mankind.
Of them came everybody. Adam and Eve produced everyone. Go ahead.
Thou hast said, It is not good that man should be alone. Let us make unto him an aid like unto himself.
Verse 7.
And now, O Lord, I take not this my sister for lust.
For lust, go ahead.
But uprightly.
Uprightly, go ahead.
Therefore mercifully ordain that we may become aged together.
All the men that were forced to keep their wives all the days of their life did not take the sister took her for lust, not uprightly. So their punishment was you can't put her away ever. Same thing. I take not my sister for lust, as the Tobit said. But you BHIs, you do the opposite. 28. So watch this. So what do you get when you do that? What do you get when you decide to take women for lust and try to find ways around the law? 28 and 59. No. What you pull? Oh, give us this. Sirach 41 and 17. Get that real quick, Jazz. And hold Deuteronomy 28 for me.
The book of Sirach, chapter 41, verse 17. Come on. Be ashamed of whoredom before father and mother.
Be what?
Be ashamed of whoredom before father and mother.
That goes for males and females. Be ashamed of whoredom before your parents. Be ashamed of whoredom. Go ahead.
And of a lie before a prince and a mighty man.
Now jump down. What verse is that?
Now verse 17.
Now jump to verse 20 and 21.
Verse 20. And of silence before them that salute thee.
Be ashamed of that.
And to look upon an harlot.
To look upon a harlot is to be ashamed of that. Go ahead.
Verse 22. Or to be over busy.
No, 21.
21. And to turn away thy face from thy kinsman. Or to take away a portion or a gift. Or to gaze upon another man's wife.
Be ashamed of that also. Now, let that go. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 59.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 59. Let's go. Then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful. And
So for Israel not listening to God's laws and commandments, what will God do again? Read it again.
Then the Lord will make thy plagues wonderful.
He'll make your plagues wonderful. Go ahead.
And the plagues of thy seed.
And your children after you, which is us now. Go ahead.
Even great plagues.
Great plagues. What are these plagues? Read on.
And of long continuance.
Plagues that will never go away. That stay with you forever. Go ahead.
And sore sicknesses.
Go ahead.
And of long continuance.
That don't go away. You can't get rid of them. Go ahead.
Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou wast afraid of.
Go ahead.
And they shall cleave unto thee.
Go ahead.
Also every sickness.
Every sickness.
And every plague.
Every plague.
Which is not written in the book of
Which
this
you
law.
don't find in the Bible, like herpes, HIV, AIDS. That's not in the Bible, but it's there. And it's of long continuance. Go ahead.
Them will the Lord bring upon thee until thou be destroyed.
What people on earth are disproportionately found with these diseases? Us. Because we're God's people. And God said, stop whoring around or I'm going to make you sick. But we're like, we don't care what you say. We're still going to do what we want to do. Okay, then get diseased. And then you got a bunch of BHIs sitting around saying, yeah, there's more women on earth than men, so we're supposed to have more than one wife. For every 105 boys, 100 girls are born. For every 100 girls that are born, 105 males are born. But then when you count the mortality rate of men, it balances out. There is no more than us. That goes for America and globally, just so you know. I'll say it again. For every 100 girls that are born, 105 males are born. Then based upon mortality, men get killed, they die earlier. It goes down between 50 and 49% between a male and woman. 1% difference. So there is no, there's 1,000 more women than men. No, it's not. You got to prove that statistically. No, it's not. And since you guys don't believe that our people are outside of America or Europe, then if you go by the United States census, 100, 105. I did global, it's the same thing, but whatever. But that little analogy don't work no more either. We got to bury that too. There's more women than men. No. Where we at? Herpes, statistics 2025, read that. I'm going to skim through, but go faster this.
Herpes, statistics 2025. Globally around a half.
Go up.
Globally around a half a billion people have genital herpes, and several billion have oral herpes.
Go down, let's go down to ethnic. Go down to ethnic. Herpes, ethnic. You don't know what herpes is. STD, STI, whatever. Go by ethnicity or race. Right there. Read that.
Herpes.
HSV1, most people have. HSV1, you get a cold sore on your lip. So most people have had that before. That's HSV1. That comes and goes. HSV2 is the STD one. Go ahead.
Herpes, statistics by race and ethnicity. HSV2, infectious rates are higher among non-Hispanic African Americans than non-Hispanic white people.
Go ahead.
2023. The Office on Women's Health estimates that 1 in 2 African American women develop HSV2 between the ages of 14 and 49 years.
For every 2 black women, 1 has it. More than 1 wife. Y'all niggas just playing Russian roulette with your balls. You just putting herpes, HIV, you spinning a barrel, click. That's what y'all doing. Just playing around with your genitals. You playing game, playing Russian roulette with it. Have fun. Do your thing. Continue. This is not to shame the sisters or brothers that have it, because it goes for male and females too. It mentions males too. But the point I'm making is that when you go out of your way to push this narrative of go out and take on 3 and 4 and 5 or 2, whatever. And most of these men live in a moment. They don't get them tested. If she got a big behind and breasts and small waist and she got a pretty face, they don't go get tested. It's in the moment. I'm a smash. That's my wife now. Then he don't know she got something, and he goes home to the other woman that doesn't have anything and gives her something. And sometimes herpes is dormant. So you'll lay with her, don't know she got something, then you mess around. Let's say you give your woman who's clean herpes, and she pregnant with your baby, and push the baby out the womb. That hurts the baby also. So now you got 4 of y'all with herpes now, because you want to play king and ruler on earth in captivity. Okay. Go to CDC. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. This is grown talk. I know you kids are mad at the video, at the class, but this is how grown folks think up here. Health disparities go down. Black American, go down to the race again. Might be too long. Let me see. Go up to HIV. Yeah, read that. What I say right there? Blow it up. I can't even see it. Read that there. Yeah, read that first.
HIV. In 2018, African Americans, blacks, accounted for 42% of the 37,968 new HIV diagnoses in the United States and dependent areas. Of the 37,968 new HIV diagnoses in the U.S. and dependent areas in 2018, 42% were among adult and adolescent African Americans, blacks. 31% were among African American black men. 11% were among African American black women. In 2018, in the United States, the death rate for African Americans, blacks, was higher, 16.3%, 100,000, compared with any other racial ethnic group. 2.5 whites. In 2018, African Americans, blacks represented 43% of all deaths of people diagnosed with HIV.
That's almost half. HIV, the Lord said, long continuance. We are the ones who are disproportionately affected with these diseases because God is dealing with us. And y'all want to play around, play this debauchery game. Go out of this now. Give me, let me see, go to ST, ST. No, I don't want that. That's fine. Give me the perplexity, the AI thing I sent you. Give me that, please. Click that link. Blow that up, please. Read that right there. Yep, read that.
HIV rate in the black community. Black Americans are disproportionately affected by HIV in the United States. Although they make up about 12 to 13% of the U.S. population, they accounted for 39 to 40% of new HIV diagnoses and people living with HIV in 2022.
Keep playing with your life if you want to. Go ahead.
The rate of new HIV diagnoses among black adults, adolescents, was 41.6% out of 100,000. About 8 times higher than for white people.
8 times higher than white folks. Go ahead.
And more than twice that of Latinos. Black women in particular had a new diagnosis rate 10 times higher than white women.
10 times higher than white women. God is dealing with his people. But y'all want to tell brothers, yeah, more than one, yeah. This is the most irresponsible doctrine ever to teach, I'm telling you. Now, am I saying that you can't catch that with one? No. But I'll tell you one thing, you gambling with 2. 2, 3? Okay. Do what you will. Do what thou wilt, but that is the whole law, right? That's what y'all be doing. Give me Baruch 8, 3 and 8.
Baruch chapter 3.
I got more on that, but I'll leave it alone. I think I made the point.
Baruch chapter.
That goes for men. And a lot of these sisters that have it, they get it from the same old dudes I talked about earlier. The same minority of dudes they sleep with, they have it and they spread it. That's what they do. All it takes is one dude. All it takes is one. One Tyrone, one Ray Ray, one Pookie. That's all it takes. And it spreads like wildfire, especially in Atlanta. Or one Pookie and Ray Ray that dips in men and go back to girls again. That too. Double dip niggas. They double dip. Dipping the man, dipping the woman, dipping the man, dipping the woman. And y'all women go and share that man. I'm telling you. Trying to help you. Baruch 3 and 8.
Baruch chapter 3 verse 8. Behold, we are yet this.
IOIC is not arrogant. We try to help y'all. Y'all get mad and y'all profess to be arrogant because y'all don't like what y'all hear. It's not arrogant. It's trying to help you. Baruch 3 and 8.
Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments.
To be what?
Subject to payments.
To be subject to payments. Go ahead.
According to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our God.
Subject to payments. Give me that video. Black woman weaponizes child support. You know what I'm talking about? Read that one, please. Thank you. Come on.
I don't care if you can do it. Sometimes you gotta humble them and show them who you are. So let's go put this dude on child support. Cause I ain't gonna beg you to be in your kid's life, and I damn sure ain't gonna beg you to take care of them.
Paperwork.
And just like that, sometimes you have to humble some people that think they bigger than the program, baby. You not bigger than the program or the system. You ain't gotta wanna deal with me, sweetie.
That white man got my back, nigga. You gonna pay this child support.
And you ain't gonna make it difficult for me to have to take care of my kids. It's the summer, school out. I don't get no food stamps. And these children gotta eat. So you gotta help. So happy Father's Day to you, deadbeat ass nigga. Bye.
Imagine you have 2 of those. 3 of those. Because Moses said so, right? Subject to payments. According to the iniquities of your father. You won't be out here in debauchery, out here in the fornicating. That's the reward you get. Now, let's get the consequences of not paying child support, shall we? Let's see, let's read that. Because many brothers are here. We got brothers here that were subject to that stuff. I was given instructions on that stuff. Go ahead.
Not paying court-ordered child support can result in significant consequences.
Like what?
Including fines,
Okay.
driver's license, and passport suspension.
That's probably why these guys don't travel nowhere. Those are heathen over there in Africa. Nah, you got to pay child support, bro. I understand. We get it. We feel for you. My heart goes out to you. Go ahead.
Wage garnishment.
Wage garnishment.
Property liens.
Oh, you lose your house, lose your car.
And even jail time for willful non-payment.
Go ahead. It can negatively.
It can also negatively impact credit and
Mess your credit up. Go ahead.
financial opportunities.
You getting a job.
It may lead to criminal charges under federal and state laws, especially for significant or prolonged non-payment.
Y'all think you up here pushing that? The white man gave the black woman the power to rule over the man when he decides to not take care of the children he done made with her. The man, listen, when it comes to divorce and child support, we always lose. It's rare that a black woman pays child support. You can count on one hand. Halle Berry's one. That's a white man she messing around with. That's why he got child support. That's a white man. But the bottom line is that we lose. In captivity, Negro, you lose. You want to encourage a Negro to go out here and throw his penis all around and not face that consequence? Okay. Surah 25 and 19. So you get women that shoot men in the back. That's the kind of women you get. Surah 25 and 19.
Surah chapter 25 verse 19. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman. Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her.
Let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. That's who she got involved with. The sinner fall upon her. The portion of a sinner fall upon her. Now, get me. Yeah, I want to jump through this now. Verse 21 and 22.
Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure.
That's what Christ said in Matthew. That's adultery. That's what these BHIs do. Stumble at the beauty and don't examine her and find out she got all kind of things that can never get rid of, that she can't get rid of. And she shares it with you. Secretly. Some of y'all Negroes don't even care. Some of y'all will mess around a woman anyway. Some of y'all just suicide. They don't give a damn. You got AIDS? Oh, I'll take a chance. Let me say our prayers over it first. Prepare for my food before I eat it. Okay. Where we at?
Verse 22.
22?
Yes. A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger.
So when the woman got to take care of you, you ain't working because you doing the work of the Lord. She got to pay all the bills. She does what?
If she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
See what happens? When she got to take care of you, because that's not the biology of the woman to take care of you. It's the other way around. When you got men raised by mama or looking for an extension of mama at home, that's the price you pay. That's what happens when you don't follow counsel. Ladies. Lamentations 4:1. Lamentations 4:1. Come on.
Lamentations chapter 4, verse 1. How has the gold become dim? How has the most fine gold changed? The stones of the sanctuary are poured out in the top of every street. The precious sons of Zion, comparable to fine gold. How are they esteemed as earthen pitcher?
They're not how we used to be. We've changed from captivity after captivity after captivity. We've changed. Go ahead.
The work of the hands of the potter. Even the sea monsters draw out the breasts. They give suck to their young ones. The daughter of my people has become cruel, like the ostriches in the wilderness.
Got the what?
Like the ostriches of the wilderness.
The women have become cruel or haughty in Isaiah, like the ostriches in the wilderness. Job 39. You just saw one on the screen a few moments ago.
The book of Job, chapter 39, verse 14. Which leaveth, we'll start at verse 13.
My question, those that teach you this doctrine, are they going to help you pay child support? Are they going to help you pay child support? Would you get these two women that decide to drag you behind the court for the white man, make you pay child support? Are these elders going to help you pay that when they encourage you to have 2 and 3? I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Read that.
Book of Job, chapter 39, verse 13. Gavest thou the goodly wings unto the peacocks, or wings and feathers unto the ostrich, which leaveth her eggs in the earth, and warmeth them in dust, and forgetteth that the foot may crush them?
They don't care about their young ones. Go ahead, ostrich. Go ahead.
Or that the wild beast may break them.
Come on.
She is hardened against her young ones.
She's hardened against her young ones, like Lamentations said. Go ahead.
As though they were not hers.
They don't care about her kids. They just a check to her. I'm going to get child support, take care of me. The child is secondary. Go ahead.
Her labor is in vain without fear.
She has kids and she don't care. Go ahead.
Verse 17. Because God hath deprived her of wisdom.
God hath deprived her, the ostrich, of wisdom. Go ahead.
Neither have he imparted to her understanding.
The black woman has become that today in America. Go ahead. And elsewhere where she's colonized. Go ahead.
What time? She lifted up herself on high.
What she do?
She lifted up herself on high.
She's gaining authority now, power from the white man to take you to court. Go ahead. Status, feminism. Go ahead.
She scorneth the horse and his rider.
She fights against the men now. She scorns the horse and rider. You can't catch up to me. I got a degree. I'm a PhD. She scorns the horse and the rider. That's what happens. And you stuck with that. Okay. Do your thing. Isaiah 1. Isaiah 1. Y'all play games with your life if you want to. Verse 3.
Isaiah chapter 1, verse 3. Come on. The ox knoweth his owner.
Matthew 12:29.
And the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider. Our sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Lord. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. Why should you be stricken anymore?
Watch this.
You will revolt more and more.
You get worse and worse. Watch this.
The whole head is sick.
The whole head. From the men of Israel, our people, the whole head, go ahead.
And the whole heart faint.
The mind, our people, is faint. Go ahead.
From the sole of the foot.
From the bottom, from the men down to the children. Go ahead.
Even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
Go ahead.
But wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment.
Come on.
Your country is desolate.
You're not in our land anymore?
Your cities are burned with fire. your land. Strangers devour it in your presence.
Israelis and Palestinians, go ahead.
And it is desolate, as overthrown by strangers.
Go ahead.
And the daughter of Zion is left as a cottage in a vineyard, and as a lodge in a garden of cucumbers.
I read that because our people, it says, from head to toe are sick. You're encouraging a people, a nation of people who just came out of slavery pretty much. Because remember, I said before, 60 years of civil rights cannot fix or erase the damage done by over 400 years of heathen subjugation, trauma, lynchings, murderings, massacres, family separations, slave ships. It cannot fix that. So to encourage a people who are broken and destroyed generationally, where our genes were altered genetically from the trauma we faced, our foremothers and fathers saw, you're going to teach men in this time to have more than one, and we barely even have fathers at home? Or real mothers know how to be mothers, or fathers know how to be fathers? You encouraging that? And a people like that? You just as sick as the people in this book here. Bible and all, same. That's why it's very, very important to understand every example that brothers use to justify polygyny is based upon figures that were not in captivity, that were not destroyed or broken, but were very, very much free, ruling, and carefree. That's the fact. We are a destroyed people, I'm telling you. Delusions of grandeur. Give me real quick, I'm gonna jump down. Give me 1 Peter 2. No, Colossians 3, but 1 Samuel 15:23. 1 Samuel 15:23, and give me Colossians 3 and 5.
Is that 1 Samuel D?
Yeah, 15:23.
Yes, sir. 1 Samuel chapter 15, verse 23.
That just goes to show that these Negroes don't really care about their people, because they're in the same mindset and state as the people are in that are not in the truth. And make us worse. Twofold the child of hell themselves. 1 Samuel 15:23.
For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of the Lord, he hath also rejected thee from being king.
Right. Rebellion and stubbornness is as idolatry. Give me Colossians 3 and 5. Give me Colossians 3 and 5 in Bible Hub, real quick.
You still want Matthew 12:29?
Yes. Give me that also regarding our people being destroyed from head to toe. Matthew 12:29. I'm sorry. Get that real quick also.
The book of Matthew, chapter 12, verse 29. Or else, how can one enter into a strong man's house?
How can one, the heathen, enter into a strong man's house? That was us, our people. Go ahead.
And spoil his goods.
And spoil his goods. Go ahead.
Except he first bind the strong man.
The so-called white man destroyed the black man. Once he destroyed the black man, the black woman became easy pickings. Easy. Go ahead.
And then he will spoil his house.
Once he destroyed the Israelite man, then the woman was easy to destroy. He destroyed the black family systematically. And it took time. It took him hundreds of years to do it. Now we think in our mind that we're ready to be a husband of 2 or 3 of these women that are broken now. We barely know how to even be fathers now or husbands now. Marriage is a process in itself. When you get married, you're still learning about marriage. When you're married, you're going to try to learn how to take care of 2. You can barely take care of yourself. You weren't even raised in a household with 2 parents, but you're going to take on 2 women at the same time. You're in captivity. And barely can take care of yourself. It's delusion. It's crazy. You sound like them fat chicks on Kevin Samuel's show. I'm not fat. I'm thick. What's your dress size, sis? 14. That's how y'all sound. The men. You get on the women. Yeah, you out here wearing these hair weaves and these fake lashes, but you out there wearing the turban hiding your hairline. And lying on Paul saying, Paul didn't mean that about hair covers. You're doing the same. You're wearing a hair hat too. You're doing the exact same thing that they do. It's a difference. Anyway, let's go back. Where was that? Colossians 3 and 5.
The book of Colossians, chapter 3, verse 5. Mortify, therefore, your members which are upon the earth: fornication, uncleanness, inordinate affection.
Go ahead.
Evil concupiscence, and covetousness, which is idolatry.
Covetousness, which is idolatry. We read earlier about the man touching a maid. Thou shalt not covet. Thou shalt not. That's lust. Lust or covetousness is idolatry. You put your desires before what God requires. That's what y'all be doing. The hell what God says, I want vaginas. Multiple vaginas. And I get it. Men desire quantity more than quality. Women desire quality more than quantity. I understand it. But that's not the time. We have work to do. Our people are sick and destroyed, but you worry about dipping yourself in women all day long. We ain't got time for that. There's work to be done. A nation to fix. But now you ain't got time for that. Let's just learn Hebrew and talk about deep parables and go into Greek and go into translations and argue with people all day. Yeah, and send me your money. Cash App, Zelle, Venmo, Patreon. Yeah, that's where your focus is at. Kids. You got the one for that? Read that one. Regarding what it says, let me see. 3 and 5. It mentions rioting, right? You remember rioting? No, go. Give me Romans 13. Sorry, Romans 13. Stay in Bible Hub, get Romans 13:13. I'm going to jump through. I'm going to jump over this.
Romans chapter 13, verse 13. Mm-hmm. Let us walk honestly, as in the day, not in rioting and drunkenness.
Not in what?
Not in rioting and drunkenness.
Not in rioting. Romans 13:13, y'all. Not Colossians. Not in what?
Not in rioting and drunkenness.
Not in rioting and drunkenness. Many Israelites to this day, they still be out in the clubs, be in the bars, playing around. Read what rioting means. Read that. The other version Bibles that you guys will run to those. Read that. NIV.
NIV. Let us behave decently as in the daytime, not in carousing and drunkenness.
Not in carousing and drunkenness. Go ahead.
Not in sexual immorality and debauchery.
And what?
Debauchery.
Debauchery. That's sleeping around a bunch of broads. Polyamory. Not sexual immorality and debauchery. Go down. Read the next one. Watch this.
NLT, because we belong to the day, we must live decent lives for all to see.
Be an example.
Don't participate in the darkness of wild parties.
Of what?
Wild parties.
That's clubs. Go ahead.
And drunkenness.
Come on.
Or in sexual promiscuity.
Or sexual promiscuity. Go ahead.
And immoral living.
Go ahead.
Or in quarreling and jealousy.
So you see how it goes on to the same thing. Chambering, rioting, goes back into debauchery, goes back into promiscuity. Paul said stop doing that. I see why brothers question Paul's letters. Because Paul questions all the evil that you guys do with turbans on, or prayer shawls, or tassels, or Khazar fringes. I see why you question Paul. I get it. I understand. Give me 1 Timothy 2:9. No, let that go. Give me Sirach 4:10. Here's what we're trying to do. IURC's trying to do. Sirach 4:10.
Sirach chapter 4, verse 10. Come on. Be as a father unto the fatherless, and instead of an husband unto their mother. So shalt thou be as the son of the Most High, and he shall love thee more than thy mother doth.
So you must be as a father to the fatherless. Those who are not raised with a father at home, you must be a father and a guide, a leader to them. Loyal to the people. That's what you must do. That's your not be a husband to the husbandless. A side Negro to a woman that has to a single mom. That's not what it says. Be a father to the fatherless. Look out for the sons. Look out for the daughters. That's what you're supposed to do. But nah. Genitals first, God after. 1 John 4:1.
The book of 1 John chapter 4 verse 1. Beloved, believe not every spirit, but try the spirits, whether they are of God, because many false prophets are gone out into the world.
Jump to verse 5.
Verse 5. There are of the world. Therefore speak they of the world, and the world heareth them. We are of God. He that knoweth God heareth us. He that is not of God heareth not us. Hereby know we the spirit of truth and the spirit of error.
Let that go. So going into what? Not being part of this world. That's the point. Not being part of this world. Give me Tobit 7:14. Real quick. I'm going to fly through this now. Tobit 7:14.
Tobit.
This last portion right here. Tobit 7:14.
Tobit chapter 7 verse 14. And called Edna his wife and took paper and did write an instrument of covenants and sealed it.
Go ahead. Paperwork. Go ahead. That's been passed down. Always paperwork. Go ahead.
Then they began to eat. After Raguel called his wife Edna.
That's all I want. So instrument of covenants. That's a marriage certificate. Now, Sirach 42:7.
Sirach chapter 42 verse 7.
First Maccabees 13:41.
Deliver all things in number and weight, and put all in writing that thou givest out or receivest in.
Put all things in writing. All things in writing. Get 1 Maccabees 13:41.
The book of 1 Maccabees, chapter 13, verse 41. Come on. Also, that the Jews and priests were well pleased that Simon should be their governor and high priest forever, until there shall arise a faithful prophet.
Come on.
Moreover, that he should be their captain and should take charge of the sanctuary, to set them over their works and over the country and over the armor and over the fortresses. That, I say, he should take charge of the sanctuary. Besides this, that he should be obeyed of every man, and that all the writings in the country should be made in his name.
What verse you in?
43.
Hold on. Let me see. 15 verse 6. So Simon was set over us. So at this point, we're self-governing at this point. 15 verse 6.
Chapter 15, verse 6. I give thee leave also to coin money for thy country.
To do what?
To coin money for thy country.
To coin money for thy country. You got that when I sent you that file real quick? Go there real fast.
This morning.
Okay, read it.
With thy own stamp.
With your own stamp. So at this point, we had our people ruling over us at this time. We had some level of freedom at this point. That's the coin right there, I believe, that Simon had coined or minted. Ever on AI, I have you, the AI thing I sent you? The coinage, Roman citizenship. File on the phone, I believe. Real quick, read. Let me see. Okay, give me Acts 22:12. I'm gonna jump to the point I want.
Acts chapter 22 and
Hold
verse 12.
Hold on. Acts 22, let me see it. 22:12. On. Hold on. 18. When he's they say, yo, you're a Roman. 22.
Verse 27, sir.
Verse 27?
Yes, sir.
All right, start from there. Read that.
Acts chapter 22, verse 27.
Matter of fact, read 24.
Verse 24. The chief captain commanded him to be brought into the castle and bade that he should be examined by scourging, that he might know wherefore they cried so against him. And as they bound him with thongs, Paul said unto the centurion that stood by, Is it lawful for you to scourge a man that is a Roman and uncondemned?
So Paul says, is it right for you guys to harm a man that's a Roman citizen? Go ahead.
When the centurion heard that, he went and told the chief captain, saying, Take heed that thou doest, for this man is a Roman.
Hey, this man's a Roman. How would they know? It took his word for it? How would they know he was a Roman? Read on.
Then the chief captain came and said unto him, Tell me, art thou a Roman? He said, Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the chief captain answered, With a great sum obtained I this freedom.
Paul said, the guy said to Paul, I bought my liberty. I got my citizenship. I paid for it with a lot of money. Go ahead, what Paul said.
And Paul said, But I was freeborn.
I'm a citizen. I was born free. Go ahead.
Then straightway they departed from him, which should have examined him.
Why did they depart from him? Read on.
And the chief captain also was afraid, after he knew that he was a Roman, and because he had bound him.
How'd they know he was a Roman? Read this here. Was legal proof required?
Roman citizenship. You're absolutely right to look at this with a critical historical lens.
Read that part. Was legal proof required? Right there.
Sorry. Was legal proof required?
Watch this.
Yes, in Roman law, citizenship was a legal status that could be challenged, and proof could be required.
Oh, okay.
Especially in situations involving military or legal processes. Documentation was critical.
Read that.
Roman legal context. 1. Proof of citizenship. Civitas Romana.
Civitas Romana was the paperwork. Go ahead.
Roman citizens could prove their status by presenting.
By doing what?
By presenting
what?
A libellus or civitas document, an official certificate or record.
Passport. Paul had white man paperwork. Don't y'all be saying the white man paperwork. We don't deal with that. Paul had paperwork proving he's a Roman citizen. They didn't take his word for it. He had to present it. Continue.
Citizens registration rolls, census records.
Oh, so that means when Mary and Joseph wanted to get taxed, what they had to have? White man paperwork. They had to be on record on the white man paperwork. They'd be on record on the white man's records registry. They had to be there. Go ahead.
Maintained in one's home city. Family records, if they were born into citizenship.
Like Paul was.
These were legal documents, not just verbal claims.
Paul didn't just say, I'm a Roman. They believed it. He had to present legal documentation. So what I'm proving here is that our forefathers, the prophets and them, they had white men paperwork. Proving that they were married, proving that they were citizens. They had paperwork. So to argue, oh, we don't need paperwork. Yes, you do. You have paperwork for your gun. You have paperwork for your house. Paperwork for your children. Paperwork for your car. Paperwork for your pet, but not for your wife. What's happening? Your wife is lesser than your dog. What about your boat or your bike? You got paperwork for that. You don't need paperwork for your wife. Everything else but the wife, huh? Interesting. What an interesting irony that is. Paperwork for everything else, but the woman that gives your children, that births your kids. Not the hell with her. Get my gun license right here. Get my car license right here. Woman? I put my penis in her. That's my wife right there. Yeah. I just hop inside of her. It's my wife. All right. If I go into a house that's empty, is it my house now? If I go into a car with the keys in the ignition, is it my car because I got inside of it? Kids. So, what license you need, permits, a will, weapons, kids, home, beneficiaries, but no marriage certificate. Weird. Give me Acts 9:13. Almost done. I showed you to show that point when you got the other one with Simon, the coinage, or no? I probably sent it to y'all. But Simon, the coinage. No, it's an AI joint, yeah, regarding the coinage. Give me First Maccabees real quick. 13 and 41. When we were free from heathen subjugation, what were we able to do? We got bypassed it. 13, 41, 42 again.
First Maccabees chapter 13, verse 41. Thus the yoke of the heathen was taken away from Israel.
The yoke of the heathen was taken away from Israel. Go ahead.
In the 170th year.
Come on.
Then the people of Israel.
The people of Israel did what?
Began to write in their instruments and contracts.
We began to have our own documents, our legal documentation when we were governing ourselves. But when we're under subjugation, we must use their contracts and their instruments, like Paul was doing. Read again, 42 again.
Then the people of Israel began to write in their instruments and contracts.
Go ahead.
In the first year of Simon the high priest, the governor
and leader of the Jews. When we were not under heathen subjugation, we can have those things written for ourselves. Not send emails of divorce. That ain't in the Bible, sir. Now, Acts 9:13 now. Now we can go back now. I made my point. Acts 9.
Acts chapter 9, verse 13. Let's go. Then Ananias answered, Lord, I have heard by many of this man how much evil he hath done to thy saints at Jerusalem.
Come on.
And here he hath authority from the chief priest to bind all that call on thy name.
Come on.
But the Lord said unto him, Go thy way, for he is a chosen vessel unto me.
Paul was what?
A chosen vessel unto me.
Paul was a chosen vessel unto him. Was Paul the only chosen vessel unto Christ? Let's see. Hold that. Give me 2 Samuel 23, verse 1. Let's see who else Christ chose as his vessel. 2 Samuel 23, verse 1 and 2. There's a precept for that now. People say, Paul said that it didn't matter. Okay. 2 Samuel 23, verse 1 and 2.
2 Samuel chapter 23, verse 1. Now these be the last words of David. David, the son of Jesse, said, and the man who was raised up on high, the anointed of the God of Jacob.
The what?
The anointed of the God of Jacob.
Chosen vessel, come on.
And the sweet psalmist of Israel said, the Spirit of the Lord spake by me.
The Spirit of what?
The Spirit of the Lord spake by me.
The Spirit of the Lord spake by me. Go ahead.
And his word was in my tongue.
His word was in my tongue. Go ahead.
The God of Israel said, the rock of Israel spake to me.
Go ahead.
He that ruleth over men must be just, ruling in the fear of God.
So guess what? The Spirit of Christ spoke through David the same way he spoke through Paul. Chosen vessel. That's when you read the Psalms, Christ is speaking all throughout Psalms. Because David was his chosen vessel as well to speak through. Many of the prophets were, especially Paul. Now, give me 1 Timothy 3 and 1. Can't leave without that, can I?
1 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1. This is a true saying. If a man desire the office of a bishop, he desireth a good work.
Go ahead.
A bishop then must be blameless.
A bishop then must be what?
Blameless.
Come on.
The husband of one wife.
Husband of one wife. Go ahead.
Vigilant, sober, of good behavior, given to hospitality, apt to teach, not given to wine, no striker, not greedy of filthy lucre, but patient, not a brawler, not covetous, one that ruleth well his own house, having his children in subjection with all gravity.
Jump down to verse 9.
Verse 9, holding the mystery of the faith in a pure conscience, and let these also first be proved, then let them use the office of a deacon, being found blameless.
Go ahead.
Even so must their wives be grave.
Wives be grave. They're one wife be grave. Go ahead.
Not slanderers, sober, faithful in all things.
12.
Let the deacons be the husband of one wife.
See, let me explain what a deacon, because you need someone to explain it to you. A deacon is a minister. You tell me. I'll tell you. A deacon is a minister of the bishop. Like Joshua was Moses' minister or servant. Deacon is a minister. Read again. Verse 12 again.
Let the deacons be the husband of one wife.
Husbands of one wife. They don't mean church. That ain't in the Bible. One wife. Go ahead.
Ruling their children in their own houses well.
Lest the children are the chairs in the church. The hell you talking about? The wife is the church. Stop. No. Now, jump down. Give me 1 Peter 2 and 5.
First Peter chapter 2 verse 5. Ye also, as lively stones, are built up a spiritual house and holy priesthood.
No, 2 Peter 2 and 5. Real fast. Sorry, move too fast. 2 Peter 2 and 5. 2 Peter 2 verse 5.
2 Peter chapter 2 verse 5. And spare not the old world, but save Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly.
So Noah is the 8th person, because the Lord had it where Noah had one wife, Abraham had one wife, Isaac had one wife, Jacob desired one wife. Abraham desired one wife, but their wives were desperate for children, but they were monogamous. Now, in the kingdom, will we have more than one wife? Yes. Now, Christ said through Paul, no, one wife. Until we're out of captivity, then you can have more than one in the kingdom. That's what we're saying. Now, give me 3 and 20. 1 Peter 3 and 20.
1 Peter chapter 3 and verse 20.
Come on.
Which sometime were disobedient, when once the long suffering of God waited in the days of Noah, while the ark was a preparing, wherein few, that is, 8 souls were saved by water.
Noah had one wife, each of his sons had one wife. Same thing. Now, Exodus 23. No, Ephesians 2 and 20.
Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 20.
Yep, come on.
And are built upon the foundation of the apostles and prophets, Jesus Christ himself being the chief cornerstone, in whom all the building fitly framed together groweth unto an holy temple in the Lord.
So we must build upon the foundations of the disciples and the apostles. What they taught, we must teach now. Give me real quick, real fast, get me Matthew 25 and 1. All I want is verse 1. Gotta cut this real quick too, gotta do it.
Matthew chapter 25 and verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
So the bridegroom is Christ. Who are these virgins here? We're going to go down the line. Isaiah 62 verse 5. Give me 2 Corinthians 11 and 2. Who are these virgins here?
Isaiah chapter 62 verse 5.
Come on.
For as a young man marrieth a virgin.
As a young man married a virgin, or in this case, Christ and his people. Come on.
So shall thy sons marry thee.
So shall what?
Thy sons marry thee.
So shall thy sons marry thee. Meaning the nation Israel, the leaders, elders marry thee. Go ahead.
And as the bridegroom rejoiceth over the bride, so shall thy God rejoice over thee.
The virgins are referring to the men. Referring to the men in the scriptures. That's what's going into the prophets, Israel. That's what's going into 2 Corinthians 11 and 2.
Book of 2 Corinthians chapter 11 verse 2. For I am jealous over
the nation, the men, of course, is the Most High said, I dealt the sons of men. They start with the men, but the nation is going into the nation itself. Not no 10 multiple wives. Not going into that at all. 11 and 2.
For I am jealous over you with godly jealousy. For I have espoused you to one husband.
I have done what?
Espoused you to one husband.
I have espoused you to one husband, because we are the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
That I may present you as a chaste virgin to Christ.
Present you as what?
A chaste virgin to Christ.
Give me Revelation 14:4. Last one.
Revelation chapter 14, verse 4. These are they which were not defiled with women, for they are virgins.
They are what?
Virgins.
It's talking about the men. Go ahead.
These are they which follow the Lamb whithersoever he goeth. These were redeemed from among men, being the first fruits.
Being the righteous, the elect. Go ahead.
Unto God and to the Lamb.
To the Father and to his Son, because they aren't the same. So again, those virgins in Matthew 25 is going into the nation of Israel, starting with the men, then the women, the nation as a whole. That's the virgins, the righteous Israelites. And then you have the foolish wives, which are wicked instead of foolish Israelites. Not going into, oh yeah, multiple wives. That's a parable for the righteous virgins of Israel. That's what's going into. All right? So with that, give me one more. Sirach 25:2. I'm going to end it right here. Sirach 25:2. It's a wrap.
Sirach chapter 25, verse 2.
Come on.
3 sorts of men my soul hated.
3 sorts of men his soul hates. Go ahead.
And I am greatly offended at their life.
I can't stand their existence. Go ahead.
A poor man that is proud.
A poor man that can't take care of himself but try to take care of 8 people. 3 wives. That's a poor man that's proud and stupid. Go ahead.
A rich man that is a liar.
Go ahead.
And an old adulterer that doted.
And an old man that's still trying to be young and sleep with a bunch of women. Guys, I despise those 3. So we can't be that. We got to be righteous examples. We got to follow the doctrine of Christ and stay faithful and steadfast in his truth. So with that, I say shalom. Have a good night, y'all. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. All praise to the Most High God.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I had way more, man, but I got here a little later than I was supposed to, but it is what it is. For the Lord, I had way more to cover, so it is what it is. I had way more. I'll probably go into that another time. Probably next time I do class, I'll probably touch into that. I was just getting started. I'm taking straight. Come on! But whatever. Most I had, most sides will at the end. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night. All right. All praise to the Most High. We're going to break bread. All right.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 23. For I received of the Lord that which also I delivered unto you, that the Lord Jesus, the same night in which he was betrayed, took bread. When he had given thanks, he brake it and said, Take, eat. This is my body which is broken for you. This do in remembrance of me. After the same manner also he took the cup when he had supped, saying, This cup is the New Testament in my blood. This do ye as oft as ye drink it in remembrance of me. For as often as ye eat this bread and drink this cup, ye do show the Lord's death till he come. Wherefore, whosoever shall eat this bread and drink this cup of the Lord unworthily shall be guilty of the body and the blood of the Lord. But let a man examine himself, and so let him eat of that bread and drink of that cup. For he that eateth and drinketh unworthily eateth and drinketh damnation to himself, not discerning the Lord's body. For this cause many are weak and sickly among you, and many sleep. In the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus the Christ, we thank you and say, Amen.
Test. Hey, brothers, get on your feet, man. We just had a wonderful class by Deacon Ithon. All praises to the Most High. Come on!
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. Men of Israel, we're going to sound off. What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Who's the king? Who's the king? Who's the king? The black Messiah. The black Messiah. And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His what? His what? His what? His what? Yeah.